Let's go, baby! We are here. It is the World Cup 2026. Gentlemen, let's do this thing. This is a special edition of, I could say the PHNX Rising Watchalong. This is a PHNX World Cup Watchalong special. We're here. World Cup 2026. First off, right off the top, shout out our partners to help make this happen. Whether supporting this World Cup, celebrate with our friends at Casamigos, Buchanan's Whiskey, and Don Julio 1942. No matter where you're watching from, have an incredible drink this match. Also, shout out our friends at Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of FIFA World Cup 2026 for both of those. Enjoy responsibly, 21 plus. And of course, our friends over at Circle K. Sign up for Inner Circle Rewards today. I am Max, the ad man Simpson, joined by Owain, the Oracle Evans. What's going on, buddy?
Hi.
This guy.
Hi.
Raise the energy. Let's go. And Rees, the Stalacky, the World Cup extraordinaire. Goodall. How we doing?
I don't even have words to describe how I'm doing, Max, because the World Cup's here.
It's here.
It is.
It is here.
And I'm not miserable.
This is, and I will debate anyone on this, anyone on the stream, anyone in person. This is the best event in all of sports.
I mean, I think we all agree.
Period.
Without a doubt.
Take away the
Give me
all
your Super Bowls. I don't care how good the NBA Finals are right now. Anything else. This
Nothing
is
just
the
takes
pinnacle.
over like
this is
the
the
World Cup.
pinnacle. This is the world's event. And say what
And
you.
as soon as they bring on Relabahile Mofokeng, I'm going to be feeling that vibe.
Yeah.
I know Reese is really looking forward to that.
him.
On the bench.
He's
Bring
my
him on.
young player of the
Bring
tournament.
him on, Hugo Bruce.
When
bit of
push
an
comes to
exaggeration.
shove in terms of everything, you know, there's a lot going on from, right, you can look at it from the FIFA landscape. You can look at it from what's going on from all the different factors outside of what's on the pitch. And there is a lot to talk about. We have discussed it at length on a PHNX Rising podcast. But when you get down to just what this should be and what it often comes up as at its core, at its pure, there is nothing like it. We are here. It has been a long, I guess, technically like 3.5 years, but 4 years since the last World Cup, and we are kicking off with Mexico versus South Africa.
in the beautiful Estadio Azteca.
In the beautiful Estadio Azteca, which you have been to.
Beautiful
I have
Mexico
been
City
there.
Stadium.
What is the Estadio Azteca? For those who have not been, I mean, you hear the lore, you know it is such a formidable atmosphere. What is it like in person?
Oh, it felt like being at a football ground back home, I'm not going to lie. This is not going to be the most romantic description I can give you, but it was like I was, patted down by police as soon as you get in. You go and pee in a trough. I mean,
Very
it's iconic.
enthusiastic.
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, it was not the best game that we went to when we were down there. This was when Rising were down there for pre-season. Going to a game between Cruz Azul and Atlas, I believe, in the league. So, hey, but look, there's so much history there. Again, when you're starting a World Cup there, you know who's been there before, right?
Yeah.
Who has lifted the trophy at that stadium.
Yeah.
And it's why, like, I understand the way that the tournament is kind of structured here, that the final was always going to be in the US. But it is a little bit of that disappointment. You think, there's so much history in that stadium. It would have just been a shame if
It's so true. And
they
right,
couldn't have played the final there.
And it's something where this is a home match for Mexico, right? You're seeing, you know, they're playing in Estadio Azteca.
Yep.
They're filling out a team, right?
Yep.
Got some guys on it that we know. A couple. It does feel weird, right? You think of in goal. You think of Memo Ochoa as the guy for the World Cup. He's not starting goal. He is.
Yeah, because he's old.
I know.
He's older than you, Max.
He's like, he's not. No,
That's
I'm not
saying
40.
something,
I am
right?
not 40. How dare you?
Well, he said
exactly.
you're older.
He's older than,
Yeah.
or he's older than you.
Yeah, well,
So-
anyway, there are a couple other notables, right? Thought you might see Edson Alvarez. He's not in the starting level. You do see Raul Jimenez, who went back to Wolves.
He's old.
He
is old.
This is the Mexico squad overall. It's a little bit of an older squad, you know, right, getting in there. How do we expect this Mexico team to perform, right? They are one of the co-hosts. You know, expectations, right? They have not advanced in previous tournaments as they thought they would. Lots of managerial turnover. They might have something here riding in a little bit of a hot streak. We understand there's friendlies, there's a caveat to it, but can Mexico, they should be one to certainly advance out of the group. What do we expect from today?
Well, they have to advance out of the group. There's no world in which anything other than advancing out of the group is not a monumental failing that will generally, I think, around Mexican society for a while. You host a World Cup and can't get out of the group, that would be a shambles. Now, South Africa, there's a match today for them. I'll be interested to see how these teams kind of line up in the early moments of this game, how they settle into it, right? There's a lot more pressure, obviously, on Mexico than South Africa going into this. I also feel as though the thing about playing at home, it's a blessing and a curse. We know that this Mexican crowd will get on their backs if they're not playing well.
Oh, yeah.
And how do they respond to that? How do they react? Especially even if Mexico look like they're playing well, but they just, as we've seen Mexico do for so many years, right, can't seem to find maybe that goal that they need.
Absolutely.
Where does it go from there? That's what I'm thinking.
Absolutely. And we are just moments away from
Standing
kickoff.
over the ball in the center
The
circle.
2026 World Cup is
Who is it standing
underway.
over? We're going.
Let's go. Right. Man, it's here. We're here.
Right.
Let's go.
Max, I think it's time.
It's time. Hey, cheers, buddy. Shout out Michelob Ultra.
Oh, I like that score bug. It's a good score bug.
That is a nice score bug. We love a good score
That
bug.
is huge.
Oh.
That sets the tone for everything.
Shane Diefenbach.
Oh.
Shane Diefenbach,
I
producer
love it.
extraordinaire.
See,
We
this is
love
what I
it.
was saying.
If when a good score bug will set the tone. Nothing quite like our
I
score
said
bug,
before
but
the
hey.
broadcast that the logo is obviously terrible. That
The World-
cannot be
the World
understated
World
enough.
Cup logo?
Yes, it's terrible.
Yeah, just
the
2-6
branding
with the-
beside it, the
Yeah.
branding they fused with it is beautiful.
I agree. I love the colors. Love the
Yes.
color pop. Right. This is one where if you hearken back, this was a repeat of the opening match from the 2010 World Cup.
I have
What
no
a
remember.
time that
Who
was.
can forget the
I can.
vuvuzelas, the atmosphere,
it was electric.
I was
and
three.
shabalala? Like that is iconic. That for me, that was
Jabulani.
my word. That
I
ball. There was
know.
no
I
ball
know.
before or since has ever had quite the
No.
swerve on it like the
Oh,
Jabulani
God,
ball is.
swerve.
It's
I thought you were going to say aura.
I mean, there is aura to that ball,
was an aura
100%.
to
Diego
that.
Forlan made a name for himself, but that's another story that we will get to. This is just, there's a lot of history within this matchup,
scare.
especially within the opening match. And
Why were you having a jump
it's
scare
good.
there,
Did you
Reese?
see Landon Donovan's face?
Stop. Oh.
Hey, the good thing about us doing a live stream here is
Yep.
you can't really
Yeah,
listen to what
yeah.
he's got to say,
Yeah.
isn't it? Right. Well, Mexico's had
South
a good bit of the ball
Africa's
here.
sitting low. Yeah.
Early doors.
I mean, that's what I expected, to be honest. I think
Right.
South Africa knew that this.
I mean, you can hear the
pressure's
heavy
off them.
boos.
You can hear the
You can
boos.
hear
Yeah.
the heavy boos.
They're
Owen does make a good point that Mexico can absolutely ride this home crowd advantage, but if things turn from them, this could get ugly for them.
They were
They're
being
finding
booed
holes
in the
in this
friendly
press.
against
100%.
weren't they?
100%.
This is interesting.
This press looks very disjointed. Very
Yes.
Yeah,
lot
I
of
mean,
lot of
so the thing
separation.
is-
You see 3-4
Yes.
Mexico players all going to the ball. You want to
do.
be able to have that
There's-
in layers.
There's
in layers.
no like set shape either. You know,
No.
the layers are not just not on top of each other, but they're not next to each other either. So
But how much of that, and this is obviously right, we're looking at
there's
it and we're
no
looking at them
presence on
quite
that
late.
left
No,
side
no,
there.
there's no
Ooh.
presence there. I know that.
that's
but,
terrible touch.
But Reese,
dear
how
me.
much of that is potentially down to they know the pace that South Africa have, and so it's like as long as they're in the own half, you don't necessarily care as much. Maybe they're a little bit better on out
No,
of camera
they're
shot.
they're stepping up too high for that to
Okay.
really be the case.
Yeah,
if they
that's
were
a fair
letting them
point.
try it and get closer to the halfway line, I think.
Oh, that's a late challenge.
first
that-
red.
That's
No,
a
I'm kidding.
bone. That'd be crazy.
That's not
going to
be a red, I wouldn't have
crunching
thought.
tackle.
But that, if a yellow came out, it wouldn't shock me. It isn't going to by the looks. But that's a
by the way,
probably a yellow, I think, at any time
would think
other
so.
than 3 minutes into the start.
international football. I mean, Owen, we can talk about this all day long. I feel, especially at the World Cup. Don't get me wrong. They're going to use VAR. They're going to use what they need to. But there's a little bit of let the boys play.
A little bit.
Little
but
bit.
I don't know.
Little
It
bit.
varies so even from referee to referee. Don't forget the number of games where we just saw insane numbers of yellow cards, right?
That's true.
Okay, let's take Netherlands, Argentina. There have been others in the past as well.
Mexico's got no numbers for it on this.
No,
set piece.
they really don't. It's all yellow, it looks like, in the back.
And they
Ooh.
take the
Straight
worst
into the wall.
set
That is
piece.
That's
abysmal.
right into the wall. By the way, before we can't lose focus here of what's important.
What
Those
is?
South African kits,
They're good.
they're fine.
They're
clean.
Both teams are very.
Oh, well, I
very
mean, the
good
Mexico,
teams.
the green top, white shorts. You can't go wrong. I love the accents of
Yeah.
green within
Yeah.
that yellow South African kit. That is nice.
I agree. I just like the pattern on the Mexico shirt more. What throwback is it? I know it is a throwback.
Yeah,
but
it is.
You're looking at Mexico, and we said a little bit in the build-up, but is it overly simplistic?
Oh, that's got to be the one. Oh.
Is it overly simplistic to say this is going to be a Raul Jimenez? This team will go as far as Raul Jimenez does.
I think to an extent, yes. Like you look at their other attacking options. I mean, somehow, some way,
and of course, as we say that, just laces through a great shot on goal.
But like you look at the winger options in this game for them. It's Julian Quinones on the left, and then Roberto Alvarado on the right. Not your best options there. I mean, you could move Brian Gutierrez out there, former U.S.
I tell you
option.
what. Sorry, I'm just going to interrupt you there. I just feel as though this whole sequence we're watching right now could be where South Africa struggle. They just can't clear their line out. And now they get out. And now if they can use the pace and the explosiveness that we know is the emphasis.
There we
There's
go.
the option. Okay. You've got offside position. He's way offside. I don't know why you even try and play that through to him. But we saw there once, twice, 3 times South Africa are trying to clear their lines. And they just can't get the ball to go more than about 5 or 6 yards, it feels. The first punch from the goalkeeper is poor. The clearances thereafter weren't great. If you invite that kind of pressure against a Mexican team at home, as much as we talk sometimes about Mexico being a team that just seem to struggle up top for whatever reason, they are going to find a goal.
Yeah.
You can't allow the ball to just hang there on set pieces like that.
I agree, but I also think
any team,
Mexico's attacking struggles are going to be well documented in this tournament. Like that will get them eliminated. The fact that they can't find a goal without Raul Jimenez, who's, again, we mentioned it multiple times, he's very old. So I think it's not really that something to be that concerned about. I mean, you saw there they had a good break up until that final ball where the run was well offside. Like, it's positive moments to take out.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those where you're just knowing the field tilt, as we like to call. Mexico, by all means, for what they do struggle with in putting balls in the back of the net, they're going to have the majority. They should have the majority of the possession. They should have the majority of possession in their attacking final third. And it's one where you're playing this game of chess of South Africa. They have to be able to have a bend, don't break, not give up those easy shots. You see Raul Jimenez within those first 5 minutes being able to get that free shot at the top of the box. Other times he is going to bury that, so you have to be able to limit the chances, but then find your breaks. We saw it led to an offsides kind of run, but if South Africa is able to string a couple passes together, they can beat this Mexico press, and then they're off and running.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, right now we're seeing South Africa settle into that back five, and that's just there's no room in there.
No,
Raul Jimenez isn't going to be able to make the runs.
Clog up the middle of the pitch.
Yeah.
Settle in. Let the nerves kind of die down a bit, and then that's where you grow into this game. I think the longer this match goes on, and again, we're in the 8th minute now, but the longer this match goes on where Mexico isn't scoring.
What is that behind the referee's ears?
I don't know.
They doing the camera
is that the camera?
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Yeah. Actually, I do like ref cams, to be honest.
They are, the longer this match goes on without a goal, Mexico will be pushing. And so it's going to be that interesting battle of where do they overcommit.
It'll open it up for South Africa's transitional play, absolutely.
This is the moments of concern, though. Like, where you just, how do you get the ball out?
That's true.
And they're just going long.
I think it comes down a bit to that second ball where even if you're hoofing it long, Mexico, you can just see right now, they have their midfield and their forward line pushed up 20, 30 yards. So even if Mexico wins that first ball, if South Africa is able to get the second, Mexico is just not going to have the numbers in the midfield to counteract that.
Yeah, I mean, 8 minutes in, shaping it up to be a very bore.
We'll do a pre.
Again, though, you get a goal and it just completely opens things. These both teams are going to be a bit nervy, I think, until. You know, the first 8 minutes of a World Cup never really tell you anything. Everyone's nervy. Everyone's slowly easing their way into the tournament. Again, if Jimenez puts that one in the back of the net, and there's a good
sloppy touch.
Possession one.
And there's the goal. And what did we say?
Yeah.
All it takes was a mistake. Poor touch from South Africa in their own box. Mexico pounces. Nice little move and puts the ball in the back of the net. Is 1-0.
Yeah.
9th minute.
They couldn't play long. just wasn't the accuracy when they try to go long from the goal kicks. They try to go short from the goal kick, and immediately leads to disaster.
Let's go. Shout out here, Phillies on Warner. Phillies on Warner. Great environment here. We got people turned up. It is just past noon at a watch party, and we are here. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! I love it. I love it. This is the World Cup. It's the World Cup. Mexico keeps playing as they do. We're going to get a lot more of those here. But shout out Phillies on Warner being great hosts. Again, we're going to be doing watch parties and live watch-alongs for every single Mexico match, every single U.S. match, especially when those teams, knock on wood, advance out of the group. Both semis as well as the final. We're keeping busy. We're going to be busy.
Wow.
Shane's going to be busy.
You didn't
We're
give
doing
a
the
foul
thing.
there?
Let's go.
I'm just gonna go back to that goal, and I think as we watched it back on the replay, one of the things that kind of stood out to me, I believe it was Sitole that the ball was played out to from the goalkeeper there, but he's just got his back to the rest of the field and just seems like there's no real awareness. Yes, the touch is poor, but I also think he was quite late to even realize that there were people in positions around him, and so it was just a panic by the time that he realized he'd taken the heavy touch, it's going away, and someone else is getting on that.
It's one of those.
That was a nasty challenge.
It's one of those things where when you're in a high-pressure environment, you are either going to be able to remember the fundamentals and execute on them, or you're not. When you watched his movement, the way he received the ball, he is entirely facing his own goalkeeper.
Yep.
There is no look back. There is no check the shoulder. There is no sideways body movement. And even if it was only a second or a second and a half late, if you're not able to check, that makes all the difference. Sloppy touch compounds it. Ball in the back of the net 4 seconds later.
This is where we blame Pep Guardiola for how he ruined football, trying to make these players who can't play it out of the back play it out the back.
That's very,
And I say that anytime I see a failure.
That is the thing, right? Is that playing it out of the back is a perfectly valid strategy when you have the players to do it. But sometimes you just look at teams and go...
I don't even think it's sometimes. I think it's majority of the times. I mean, too many goalkeepers just are not footballers.
Yep. Correct.
Yeah, so this is now, I mean, for obvious reasons, being down 1-0. If you're South Africa, you knew that going into this match, you were going to hope to take a advantage of a Mexico mistake. Mexico's not going to be stopping anytime soon. They are going to be trying to pile it on, get that second goal, get that third goal.
Although, and this is the thing here, if you're South Africa and your entire game plan relied on the idea that you were going to catch them in transitional moments, from Mexico's perspective now, you don't have to overcommit. You don't have to produce situations whereby South Africa can actually create those transitional moments. Right, and I'm not saying that Mexico are going to just utterly sit back now and say, hey, we'll play it out, we'll win, we'll take the 1-0. But they're also, now it's just completely changed the dynamic in terms of Mexico can afford to just say, we'll leave some guys back, we'll not take unnecessary risks. We're not going to open up a scenario whereby South Africa can use that explosiveness against them to try and get themselves back in the game.
South Africa's just not going to press, though, either. I mean,
no.
They're not going to – if South Africa does get a result in this game, it's not going to be decided in the next half hour. It's going to be late. There he is, Johnny Infantino.
Your favorite.
Max Simpson's best buddy.
Am I hearing boos? I don't know if that's for them or for...
I mean, South Africa's in possession. So.
That's true. Yeah, it is interesting.
To be fair, I feel like he could get booed, though.
No, he absolutely will, but I mean...
Not a particularly popular man. I mean,
there's no way they're putting him on the
It says something when you go on social media.
But the ball was literally
I don't know. Have you seen Gianni Infantino with his whole, like, FIFA branding exercise for 10 years at Gianni? Like, he spent FIFA money on that.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest.
Wow. It does say something, though, when I think you look at social media and there are people pining back for the good old days of Sepp Blatter as FIFA president.
Oh boy.
Oh, there we go. They're trying to unlock the hidden pitch 20 feet above them. 4 straight headers.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's how we love it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You are right, Mexico, I think they're going to be still searching for that second or third goal. I mean, not just to secure their lead even further. But also, like, you're playing in front of the home crowd. That's what they want. There could be a moment there. They don't have to. But right now, South Africa, and don't get me wrong, they do have some talent up front. They do have Lyle Foster at Burnley. He's played in the Premier League experience. But you're having to look, where is that flow coming from? Because so far, we're now into the 15th minute. There has been nothing to suggest, based on the very early feedback, that South Africa can link up play, find a goal.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. I just feel, though, overall, right, you got to bear in mind, he plays a more pragmatic style, right?
Yeah.
That's just been the way he's been since he's come in with this Mexico team for this particular iteration of his managerial reign with Mexico. And I don't see him taking unnecessary risks. I really don't. Like, he knows that this is a team that, sure, you want to go out and put on a really good show for your fans at home in the opening game of a World Cup.
Ooh, ref
I like that ref.
Yeah.
Oh, did he bag him? Oh, he
through the
bagged
keeper's
him.
legs.
Right through the legs, yeah.
Right through the five-hole. Wow.
I just don't think that they're going to risk maybe throwing this one away. And I don't know. We'll see. And it also depends on how South Africa look is the thing. Like, if they look genuinely toothless, maybe you do push a little bit further on.
I think that is going to be the case. I think
can see that.
You mentioned Lyle Foster. Obviously, he's a Premier League player, so he's the best player out of this bunch. But he's not a player who comes in on really great form.
Oh, no.
Only 19th place in the Premier League. I don't think he scored more than 5 goals this season. So I think this is just it's going to shape up to be a difficult comeback.
Rees.
Yeah.
You are actually a believer, aren't you, in Mofokeng?
Yeah, I am.
For South Africa. Tell me more about this guy. He's on the bench, by the way. But
So he's kind of a complicated case. He's 21 years old, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
yeah, 21. Plays for Orlando Pirates.
Plays for Orlando Pirates. Bit of a left winger, bit of a 10, which nowadays seems to be everybody.
Yes.
But it's a very complicated kind of position to have, because it's like, are you fast enough to be a left winger? No, and that's his issue. Are you technical enough to be a 10? Probably not, and that's also a bit of his issue. 11 goals, 8 assists this season with Orlando Pirates. Only a goal.
He is going with the first yellow card of the tournament.
Who's it for?
And it goes for... I don't recognize the guys by face, I won't lie. Most players in the world, I do not.
It's
that's poor preparation.
I know.
It feels like it. It feels like a yellow. Feels like a yellow, kind of in a transitional moment.
That goes to Mokoena, who is probably one of the better players on this South African team. But yeah, it's a classic case of stopping a promising attack, right? Mexico were about to break, and just kind of takes him out. Standard yellow card.
Yeah. South Africa, they got to find some composure.
They really need to. I mean, they've had moments where they do seem to be looking to possess the ball, but they just really can't find anything through. Like, Mexico is sitting deep, but they are also putting pressure on the ball there as well. They've just got numbers back too, and South Africa can't seem to find.
Yeah,
back to the goalkeeper again,
now.
and this is where you don't want to have to keep going back, especially when you conceded in the way that they did.
But the left side of Mexico's press is terrible.
Well,
I've seen that twice now in that sequence.
It was interesting.
That's an awful ball through as well.
It is interesting to see that when South Africa did go back to the goalkeeper, that Mexico, it's not that they sifted off their press, but they allowed those 20-plus yards of space, saying, hey, we dare you to try to play into your midfield, and we're just going to wall that off completely.
Do it.
I mean, that's where Mexico's strength lies in this tournament.
And now you have that advantage of a 1-goal lead to even back it up further.
And, I mean, even without Edson Alvarez, who former West Ham guy, going to join Fenerbahce on a permanent transfer, I believe, this summer, their midfield's still very good.
Yeah. Let's have a look what we have here. Every time it goes back to the goalkeeper with South Africa, I just think.
Yeah, I mean.
And it's because it was just such a poor error on the first goal, really.
Yeah. I mean, your objective as South Africa, you kind of had two choices. You either have to push further forward, or if you are going to sit on the ball and invite that Mexico press, considering if they even bring it, then you have to be able to pick it apart. And they're just not finding those through spaces. Ugh.
Oh, it
doesn't need to do that.
It's poor shot in the end, but poor shot in the end.
He's
but
feeling
just
it. He's feeling it.
overall,
Goal scorer.
Who would have thought that the first goal scorer of this tournament would be Julian Quinones in 2026?
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's a trivia question.
Yeah, it's
plays for ALLCITY.
Yeah, he's
also Colombian-born actually.
Yeah, he's washed.
Naturalized.
Mexican Choa.
What are we getting on here? Are they moving into the penalty area?
Is it a when are the water breaks, by the way? 25 minutes?
I believe, yeah, they're doing them right around halfway. So it'll be in a couple of minutes.
Also, by the way, we do realize it is 19 minutes 42 seconds. Shout out our friends over at Don Julio 1942. Great way to toast the beautiful game. If you got Don Julio 1942 on you, maybe rip a shot. Drink responsibly. Have fun.
World Cup.
We're going to be pushing these through. A red card for winning moment means it matters.
Max Simpson.
We haven't got one of those. We have
that,
not seen one of those yet.
Yeah, and I'm giving one to you.
Oh, there's a late challenge there. That's the ball was well gone. Again, it's one of those ones where you're going to see leniency given, maybe because it's the opening game of a World Cup. But the ball is so far gone there that it wouldn't have shocked me if there was at least a talking.
I've got bigger things to talk about. The referee's haircut, my word. Let it go, buddy, please. Shave
Hey,
it.
I tell you what, we were talking about Landon Donovan earlier, but you're going on the hair focus here. And
yeah, I mean, listen,
wow.
you know, I know I'm going to go bald at one point. You know, it's not looking good for me long term.
Good right there.
No,
We're
gotta get on the other side.
And
can we get a
recognize when
uniform on the
bald
other
guy.
side? Oh, this guy.
Max is very particular over his placement.
I am.
I think he deserves a red card for that, actually. Really.
You won't?
Yeah.
Mexico
got on the break.
Ooh, that's
no.
That clearance looked weird from that.
I think
I did because it's coming right at you. You don't get the distance, do you?
As this game progresses, Mexico, they are still looking like they are trying to get that second goal. South Africa knows they have to get a goal to get back into this. As this game goes on, the midfield will continue to be more stretched, continue to be more open. Those second balls, that is going to be the difference maker here. It's so far looking like Mexico is pretty much winning everything. South Africa late to it, couple fouls, already a yellow card in the books. They're going to have to start winning that with a bit more presence in the midfield.
Which is the most maddening part about this South Africa style of play, where if they do dominate those second balls, that could make their style all the more dangerous. Now that's
just an awful one.
It's not a handball, all in the body.
You're going to just blast it at a guy from about 3 yards away. I mean,
ooh,
it's
Hey, you're calling that a friend? Okay.
There's a yellow card coming out now.
Do they have the
for
referees?
Brian Gutierrez?
They have the referees' names on their
Producer
shirts,
Shane.
don't they?
Yeah, they did that in Qatar as well.
Oh
That's how
God,
they just work.
I didn't notice that then. I wish I hadn't noticed that now.
Yeah, you didn't know that. What? Max, are we playing musical? Just like shuffle everything.
Shane is hating this right now, but I don't care. Hey, bid label. What?
Yeah, you don't.
Do it, Max.
Yeah, we're doing
Fix
it.
it.
Fire.
I mean, that's just terrible.
You know what? Red card, Max. Like, not this is a
You
proper
won't.
one.
You won't.
All right, here's a chance. Do they do anything?
This right here.
This is the best chance
This is
South Africa
representing
have
the
had
best
so
South
far,
Africa
right?
chance all match.
Yes.
This is the best thing we've ever gotten, Connor.
Shane's hating me.
I think most people do, Max.
Oh,
that's fair.
That was
I
fair.
do.
Right, let's focus
I
right
love
now.
you. I like you.
Let's focus right now, boys. Stop playing with things, Max. Let's look at this set piece.
Let's go.
Let's focus on what's about to
Well,
happen because South Africa are going to look to put it in from a wide area. Again, they haven't really
They
had
don't
any
have the
real
height.
chances.
They
I
have
don't
the
think they have the
bodies.
height.
I don't know if
But here's the thing. If that ball drops on the ground and ends up just in a mess,
Yeah,
there may be a chance to pounce. I'm sure nothing's going to come of this, but here we go. That's
Yeah, so
not
they
a
don't
great
want
ball
the
in.
headers
It's
cleared
cleared
out.
out straight
Yeah.
away.
This is gonna.
Second ball.
Second ball, but
Nope.
again, there's just not really
Nobody
the
there.
height to play off of, is there? That's the problem.
I think
And a goal
the part that South Africa very much needs to figure out is you have to pick a strategy when you're going attacking wise. Is it going to be off the counter? Is it going to try to break those lines into the open midfield? Is it playing down the lanes? And listen, there's going to be an opening somewhere, but you have to be able to commit to that, and that's not there right now.
Hydration break. We've hit it now because of course we've got to
Oh
have
my
these.
God, are we gonna go to commercial break?
Oh, they are. They are.
Oh,
aren't
I'm sick to my stomach.
Hey,
I know. It's
I know.
Game's gone.
game is gone. To be fair, the game has never been more gone.
Game's gone. They're going to commercial break, Shane.
I know.
Yeah.
yeah.
But they
yes.
got the
And then they
hydration
just
breaks,
do
which they
added
know are a
time.
minimum of
Stoppage
2
time.
minutes. So it's
My
yeah.
head's on Mars.
I tell you what, though. We'll do what we were going to do, what I
don't
was
act
going to
like you
do
don't
during the
love this
hydration
sport.
break anyway.
Yeah. I'll take a hydration break.
Take some stats.
Hello.
54% possession for Mexico. They've had 6 shots so far. South Africa have yet to record a shot in this game. South Africa's accurate passing, 79%. They're not really creating anything, are they?
There has been maybe a pass or two that have been put in a dangerous area for them, but there hasn't been any sequences. There is not any notable sequence. Really, it is telling that the best chance that they had was that free kick about 2 minutes ago.
Correct. And
There's
then they did nothing with it.
There's nothing through the midfield. There's nothing through the lanes. You have to be able to work that final third and really in between those half spaces. The half spaces are where South Africa can find room within those half spaces, within the midfield as Mexico is pushing up. But they have to be able to dictate that strategy and just kind of commit to it. They're kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
South Africa, they look a little frazzled. There's just nothing quite going there. And then it doesn't help that Mexico is retaining possession and kind of staying with it. So.
Every touch is heavy from
Every
South Africa.
yes.
Every ball has too much on it. It's just, it's ridiculous to go.
And that's gonna doom you in any match, let alone a World Cup opening match when the crowd is 99% completely against you. Yeah.
Oh, and we're getting the USA winning the World Cup commercial in this quarter time.
You know what?
of
I've got to
the
be
World
real.
Cup.
That ad's going to hit when the US has actually been eliminated at some point because I don't mean to be rude, boys, but I think we're all in agreement here. The US is not winning the World Cup.
Whoa.
They can have a very successful World Cup, but they're not going to win it.
Yeah.
I don't know if
And you know that ad is going to play.
I
I
understand.
can see that ad playing about 10 minutes after the elimination because no one thinks about that.
I think those
We're
types
back in the way, by
those
the
types
way.
of things where you're saying, hey, like US is gonna win, and you putting that in an advert, it's a little bit cringe coming from Adman himself. But to have it from the broadcasting company, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of. Like,
Against
let's be
Brazil
real.
too, and
Let's
we've
be
been
real.
arguing who would actually be the more likely to get there, and we don't really know because we don't rate this year.
Brazil team is meaty.
All right,
Okay.
let's have a look.
Hey,
Okay, South
a
Africa.
little
There we
bit of
go.
a
There we
better
go.
sequence
Okay, they're
there.
looking out wide, but they slow it down now, and they're
just
going to go
winning the
back.
ball in the middle.
You're looking
they
at
needed to do
Mexico's
that.
team. They are sending 3-4 guys hunting for the ball in that midfield. South Africa, if they are able to find that ball into forwards' feet and bypass that line, there is room for them. They are just choosing to not make that pass.
Correct. All right, looking at the ball over the top.
Second
but it's
second
just
ball,
not got the
Mexico's winning.
distance.
Third ball, it's
Get
Okay,
motherfucking
this is
on.
one-
This
then
is
there we
one
go.
way.
Reese's Mofokeng agenda.
Absolutely. I mean,
he's here.
listen,
Shout out everyone in the chat, by the way. Chris Talk Sports, Kev back in the office. We gotta love it. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys joining us here as in person as well. We got Albert. That's gonna leave a mark. Everyone. Yes.
So there we go. Apparently there is a distinction between the English and Spanish language broadcasts on if
Yes.
they're showing ads.
Yes, there are.
interesting. Shame on Fox.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's
I
see.
mean, they give us Landon Donovan. They give us ads during the hydration break.
Alexi
It's-
Lala,
Alexi
Peter
Lala,
Schmeichel. I
it's-
mean, brutal list.
And don't forget, if you're watching a secondary game, you might get Dr. Joe Matchnick as well, which...
You love Dr. Joe.
No, we don't love Dr. Joe on this pod.
Biggest
we do
Dr.
not
Joe
love
guy
Dr.
here.
Joe on this pod, I'm afraid. We really don't love Dr. Joe on this pod.
This is something I only ever see in the international tournaments, but they always display the possession as one team X percent, another team another percent, and then in contest. You
That's
don't
just a
really
poor shot, by the way.
find that anywhere else.
No, I know. Most people just go with the binary. It's one team or the other. What are we doing here? Let's have a look. Slow out the back.
It might be getting a bit ahead of things, but see, this is the beautiful thing about this sport is if this stays 1-0 for the entire match, dominating display, Mexico or South Africa really hasn't done much of everything. There is kind of the counterpoint to all of this in what is deemed success from Mexico standards and from both their media and their fan base.
Winning the whole thing.
Well, yes, but I mean within the context of a match like this or within the group stage, because this is the counterpoint of seeing, hey, we don't want to just see a 1-0 and be satisfied with it. They want to see the beautiful free-flowing 2, 3, 4, especially in their home stadium. That's going to be an interesting balance to play within their minds as this game progresses.
And I just don't think they've got the players to do that on a frequent basis, to be honest. That's where the problem lies. Again, we've already done it to death a little bit on this stream alone. It's just the struggles in front of goal for Mexico, right? And they've been that team for as long as I can remember watching CONCACAF tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I know they'll beat up on the small island nations because everyone does. I mean, what was his name? Who's the American pirate of the Caribbean? There we go, Jesus Ferreira.
Bless him.
But, you know, everyone does it. Everyone does it.
I think, though, like, you look at those past Mexico teams.
Okay.
You know, there's Carlos Vela, Irving Lozano. You know, you've got dynamic
big
wingers
name players
that can go out, make a difference for you, score a goal, create chances, do all those types of things to get you over the line. This team just does not have that.
No, your most high-profile guy playing in the starting 11 is a guy who he has Premier League experience, but he just went back to Wolves. He's not going to be in the championship.
Yeah, he's also 35.
Also
has a permanent or had a head injury a few years ago that kind of derailed his career. Or not derailed, but kind of side.
Oh, yeah. Right? I mean, listen, you look at the context of this group. You got Mexico, Czechia, South Korea, and South Africa, right? I mean, Mexico, again, like they should, by all accounts, advance. South Korea, they're going to be no pushover.
No.
She's got some players here and there, but this is one where it's not the question of, hey, does Mexico get out of the group? If they don't, it's a colossal failure, full stop right there. It is going to be what else can they do if and when they get out.
They have an interesting tie if they win it because they have home field advantage for that in the round of 16. If both Mexico, they'd be at the Azteca for both round of 32 and round of 16, which could be very dangerous.
The only thing I'll say to that, though, Rees, is even if Mexico finish it in another position, I'm sorry, we've seen enough CONCACAF tournaments now to know that realistically, if this team comes to the United States, they're the home team as well.
Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal, I'm afraid.
I know, but
I think
if you're going to talk home...
Well, there's a difference between playing...
The main thing is the altitude.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like you play at that high of a altitude. It's very different than playing in Miami or playing inside at Atlanta. You know, if you get the LA game, you'll have the home field advantage. It'll also be perfect conditions for a football match.
Correct.
Grub looks good.
Reese is getting hungry, isn't he?
I am.
Odds on hot dog?
Oh.
Max, you are a bad guy.
I mean, I'm not a good
I think
guy.
Reese is getting the hot dog in El Paso this weekend.
If I do, just know that will be one of the lowest points of my life.
Okay, South Africa got the
out
ball
wide,
now,
and
but that's such a terrible ball. Why?
Yeah.
You have an opportunity to do anything, and it's just
not there.
well beyond him. I don't know any. Oh, never mind. I take that back.
Yeah, you have Kalisama out there to just hopefully give you something to try and get a ball back in, and you put it that far off him, it just goes straight out for a throw in. It's poor.
It's there. And now they're.
You're looking up how they qualified for this one, Max.
I am.
The interesting thing about it is that South Africa actually had a 3-point deduction during the course of qualifying for fielding an ineligible player. They actually played a guy who was suspended. There was a long gap between games in World Cup qualifying in the CAF region, and they forgot that a guy got a yellow card early on. Got a second one later in, and so they beat Lesotho, but ended up forfeiting that game 3-0. It caused some controversy. Some of the other teams in their group were not happy about how long it took FIFA and CAF to come to that decision, because it took so long that they're saying, well, we didn't.
Ooh. Good play.
Good
Play. Good work by
It's
keeper.
a good bit of work. Yeah, the keeper gathers it well, but it was one of those ones, going back to the qualifying here, whereby it caused a bit of controversy because it takes so long. But, I mean, hey, they group as a whole, most of the groups in Africa, there's always some weird quirk in there somewhere.
Yeah. South Africa in World Cups, not a great day for them if this result holds. They just also got knocked out of the World Cup of Darts by Sweden. So rough day.
Stand up if you love the darts.
Yeah, come on, Max.
Stand up.
Can we say it was a bit disappointing as well? If we're going to talk about the World Cup of Darts while we're doing this one. The withdrawal of Uganda due to visa issues.
Yeah,
no, we're not watching James Corden later tonight.
Really? I thought you loved James Corden.
I'm not doing that.
He's a Brit, just like you. How do you not love him? A Brit in America. That's Lilio.
Can we give him a miss, please?
Look at that stat there. 6 attempts at goal for Mexico. 2 attempts on target. None for South Africa in both categories. That is not good football.
Correct. The thing to add, actually, though, on the South African qualifying, they only ended up qualifying by 1 point because of the points deduction in there. You know who did they finish ahead of, Max? Nigeria. Nigeria finishing second in that group. Both games between those two teams were 1-1 draws, but again, it's a big country to get past in African qualifying, right? When you compare it to the other teams in there, Benin, Lesotho, Rwanda, Zimbabwe, maybe not the same kind of a challenge.
Back-to-back World Cups, though, without Nigeria. So
it is.
I mean, you're looking at
least they're not Italy.
Yeah. You're looking at the 10 nations from CAF who have qualified, who are in the World Cup: Algeria, Cape Verde, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Egypt, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Morocco, Senegal, South Africa, and Tunisia, right? Couple heavy hitters that you would think are on there, or usually on there. They're not, but you're looking at the landscape, right? It is Senegal, it is Morocco. There's others that haven't. Even Ghana has some firepower.
They're old.
The thing about Ghana, if we're going to talk about Ghana, and we will, I think, after this, finally a header there that
is a shot. That is a first shot. Mark it down, 38th minute.
Yeah, but I will say that Lyle Foster should have probably done better with that.
I would agree.
That's Lyle Foster.
That is Lyle Foster
right there. Yes, I would say, having watched Ghana in their friendly against Wales, they have some interesting players in that squad who you'd expect to do better than they've been doing recently. They have a newer coach, right? They fired the coach after their March friendlies. They haven't won a game since October.
They're old.
Right?
They're far too old to cause any
exactly.
damage at this World Cup. I mean,
and
Thomas Partey in midfield, you can't play him in this day and age. He's got no legs. You know, Jordan Ayew's still their captain in 2026.
You've got several guys who are relegated with Leicester from the Championship this season.
Yeah.
Like, it's... I don't think they have a lot going for them in this tournament.
Sure.
And I will not be shocked if they, frankly, finish below Panama in the group.
No, Panama's not that bad.
Well, Panama have been such a thorn in the side of the U.S. I mean, again, it's 3 consecutive years they've found a way to eliminate the U.S. And no, it's not going to happen this World Cup, right?
A CONCACAF matchup's different than a...
That's true.
But some of those were... There was Copa America?
You see, yeah, but it's still a CONCACAF game.
No, Copa America's not really a CONCACAF.
USA and Panama are CONCACAF nations. That's a CONCACAF game.
It's a CONMEBOL tournament.
Yeah, but it's a CONCACAF game.
Yeah, fine. Well, they knocked them out 3 years in a row out of tournaments. 3 years in a row.
In the Copa America one, the U.S.
Copa
knocked themselves
America,
out. Panama
Nations League, and Gold Cup.
I want to hit that.
Tim Weah knocked the U.S. out.
Tim Weah knocked the US.
He
out.
did.
That was the dumbest red card in the world.
It was a genuinely idiotic red card, to be fair. We've got to play it down now for Mexico.
Who?
Someone further back. So
Well, while we just cut to him, Owen, the refereeing so far as the first half draws
perfectly
near
fine,
the end.
kind of as you'd expect. Nothing
I think it's been pretty standard.
especially. Wilton Sampaio's been kind of as you'd expect. It's I believe it's Eric Lira down, by the way, at the moment, midfielder for Mexico. He's up again.
I think it's been pretty cut and dry.
It's fine.
I haven't seen any no objections.
But I don't think he's had a lot of challenge either. That's the thing,
so
right?
true. There hasn't been a lot.
You kind of wait until that 70th minute spark point. He's managed everything fine to now, but you get to something like that where it'll go either way, right? Or there's a big decision to make, be it a penalty, be it a potential red card. Those kind of things are what really will define here.
Clouds are starting to
well
clear up.
won.
You see that?
And it's very poorly played back there. South Africa could have been on.
It's getting sunny.
It is getting quite sunny.
Ooh.
55% humidity, 72 Fahrenheit.
They said it was like an 80% chance of rain, cloud cover in and out throughout the day. So good to see it under the sun.
Here comes the sun.
Don't you sing.
Yeah, we don't want to hear you sing.
The people love it.
No, they really
No,
don't.
they don't. We
That's
just lost all our viewers. It's just us three.
View count did just drop. There we go. Thank you, man.
Chris in the chat, what's wrong with hot dogs? Question mark, as well as asking about darts.
What's the question about darts?
Also
just
noted
darts.
about Owen, Britain, America, watching the Mexico
Exactly.
game. Yep.
That's what the World Cup's all about.
Brandon Cantano in this chat, let's go Mexico. Don't Wemby this game.
Yeah, Wemby's a choke artist. And
Rees
I
was
love to see
enjoying
it.
that last night.
I do. You know, as an Arsenal supporter, I'm basically a Knicks fan because the amount of Arsenal supporters they have
Well
around
cut out.
them. That was. But then it's a
But
terrible
then they give
ball.
the ball away.
It's just
That's
terrible.
I think the thing we've noticed so far with South Africa, they genuinely, as soon as they're trying to really do something with it that isn't just passing it back by the goalkeeper, they get to maybe 3 passes at most, before they've given the ball away. Until you can actually string together some possession. And they're not even like, you know, oh, it's lost in a bit of a, you know, contested ball kind of thing. They're just genuinely sloppy passes.
Oh, what a
Good
save.
save. Good reaction
Wow.
save. Well done.
Full extension in the air.
mean,
Left
Great
hand.
save from Roman Williams.
He's off.
The thing is,
He was off, yeah.
he was. I mean, the keeper, granted, outside of the goal, and even that, I wouldn't put that on him.
I don't know how much he even got on
He's
that.
actually done pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put the goal on him.
I wouldn't,
To be
no.
fair.
I feel like-
it's on Sitole.
yeah.
Oh, without a doubt.
It was very reminiscent of that goal Rising conceded last year to open the year. Remember when Rakowski played it to Carl Saints?
Oh,
Another World Cup referee.
Off the post.
But again, it's just South Africa looking in disarray, trying to get it out of their penalty area. Because they
it, lads.
can't,
Hoof it.
They
Just
can't
hoof,
put
just
the passes
hoof it.
together.
Oh, my
I don't even know what I watch
word.
right now, but that's
Just
probably a free
whack
kick coming
it.
out.
I mean, whack
I
it
mean,
as
they end up
hard
getting-
as
they
you
end up-
can,
they end up
as
getting-
far as you
they end
can.
up
This
getting
is
a free kick.
horrible to watch.
I mean, again, this is reminiscent in a way of the first goal. Line's not cleared. Ball right to the top of the box, laid off. Outstretched.
complete
The
disarray.
keeper could not do anything. Fortunately for South Africa, it's off the post. Out
Keeper
of
had
harm.
it covered, to be fair, I think there.
I
I
think
do
so.
think
Yeah.
that I do think that Williams had that covered. You see the arm right out there across the post. But you can't be that frenetic at the back.
Yeah.
You're just seeing bodies being chucked around everywhere. They don't seem to know where the ball is. That's how Mexico gets the second goal.
It's even just in where they have the ball at their feet. South Africa, they're a step too
Jesus.
late.
It's just a poor ball. Again,
they
poor crossfield ball.
have to be able to play that anticipatory ball. If South Africa can play a ball first time and get ahead of this press, they actually would be in a good spot. But it's not only is it not the first time ball, it's waiting, it's 1, it's 2, it's 3 seconds, and then their option's already out.
Yeah.
But then when they try and play it quicker, they can't get anything even vaguely on target.
Yeah, they are.
See, this is okay, right? You go out wide.
But you just look in the middle.
It's a bit slower.
Two South African players.
Every time they're arguing for it's a corner, but every time they're arguing for handball as well when they just
I mean,
blast
to fair,
it
it's
against
just
them.
that one guy. It's literally just.
I mean,
It is, to be fair,
you
it's
look in
the
the
one guy.
midfield. There's 2 South African players, and yet 4 Mexican players all throughout the pitch. This is going to be a tough. South Africa, I almost feel they have to stretch them vertically, but then the balls that they're trying to play over the top, it's either not weighted well or it's offside. So
here's the thing now,
something
you've
has to
got a
give.
corner just minutes from halftime. How big would this be?
It'd be massive.
I
Be
think
able to go
this
into
is-
halftime with a 1-all.
I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't think they will.
Yeah, they're going to have to
Weird
go
little
something
short one.
They
They're gonna
don't
look
have
play
the
it
height
back
to play it
him.
in,
In
though.
comes
That's
the
their-
ball,
see?
and it's just cleared
They're
out.
They're not going to do anything when they try and play.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Okay.
They're
I
not
mean,
going
it's
to
a
do
shot.
anything when they
Can you
try
imagine?
and play a cross in. You
No,
know,
they
they
don't.
have to. They have to go short. They have to find.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The keeper had that covered, but like that's not a bad shot. From
No,
far
fair
out.
enough. I mean, that's a shot on target.
Is that their first 1-all match?
I don't know if it is their first.
On target.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
On
it is
target,
their first one
yeah.
on target.
It's their second shot. Lyle
Wow.
Foster had one.
Lyle
off.
Foster's mediocre header.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
not mediocre's too polite, Owen. Far too.
True. That is true.
South
Have a
Africa's
look. We're
stepping
coming
up
up
here,
to,
and they're gonna get picked apart.
Here's the real question, right? Because we've seen the stoppage time thing happen
gonna be-
in the.
Well, it's gonna be at least
Last week.
what 4 because of the
You
water
would have thought
break.
because of the water break, 'cause
And
you
the
did
goal.
have a little bit of an injury.
Yeah, so we're going
And the
5,
injury. I would
6,
say 6 at this
6
point.
or 7
Played out well
probably.
again. Williams not. I don't.
Max, you're brain rotting. I didn't
Yeah.
do that intentionally.
All right, good.
You are brain rotting.
4 minutes of stoppage time.
Wow,
in this
that
first
feels
half.
tame.
That's interesting.
Very tame.
Then again,
I mean, if you're Mexico now, do you just keep this slow?
yes, absolutely.
Keep it slow. You got 4
because-
minutes. Just play it out. Go in 1-0 up at halftime.
Agreed.
And job's a good one, right?
Oh, yeah.
You've done what I think you've avoided the worry, which was that you would be going to like the hour mark and have not found the back of the net.
Agreed.
And then the pressure starts building and all of that. Just don't risk anything in these closing moments of
Yes.
the first half.
Yes.
And I don't think they are. You see it now. It's slow build.
Yeah, I mean,
They're just possessing the ball, knowing that South Africa aren't really pressing them. Let's have a look.
oh, they've made
They
a mess of that.
They made a real mess of that, and
Oh, it's fair.
we'll now get a throw in deep in the South Africa half, in line with the penalty area. Oh, something's going on here. Okay. He's back out. That one's going to go
Corner?
for
No,
corner. No, it's
no.
gone by the goalkeeper there.
Yeah. I think for South Africa, man, they need this halftime badly. I don't know who they can bring on. They don't really have any clear difference makers off the bench. But even being able to go in saying, hey,
Mofokeng. Bring on Mofokeng, bro.
it's saying, hey, you go
There
in.
is no one
we're
who's
down,
a
we're
bigger
down one.
Mofokeng
We're down
fan
one goal.
right now.
We're down 1 goal. Let's make an adjustment. Bit more of a strategic press. Bit more of maybe a formation change. Load up a bit more in the midfield. Can't help them.
That was odd.
I don't know. I don't know what that was.
I don't think we can describe that on air,
Oh.
Max.
It would take words that you shouldn't be using.
Yeah.
Correct.
No, that's a goal kick.
Yeah, they're. That's.
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's right.
Yeah.
He's right,
Okay,
to be fair. That's corner. Oh, he looks happy.
Not quite.
Let's have a look now. Almost there, boys. Just over a minute to play in the first half.
Yeah, if you're a South Africa side going to this half, you got to. Oh my!
That's
my,
just a
yeah,
terrible,
They are.
terrible giveaway.
They're caught in
from
between 2
South
different
Africa's
mindsets.
number 4 there.
Great move by Quinones. That's terrible.
Wow. That could have been so
But
you
it
know
all
what?
comes from Mbakazi just giving it away in the most
As
awful,
U.S. fans,
awful way.
Max, seeing Brian Gutierrez fail like that, that's a good thing. That's 3 points for us.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm gonna pull back. We want to talk a little bit more about South Africa and where they've struggled so far this game, right? If we could talk about Sefelo Sithole, right? obviously he gives away the goal.
Yes.
But if you look at some of his other stats, 0 for 4 on duels. When you're giving that kind of a non-existent physical presence in the middle of the park.
Well, they're just getting thrown around on duels right now.
Completely.
That's not just a Sitole thing.
No, it's not. But it's
Mexico's won 65% of the duels, 61% ground. They've won 10 aerial duels compared to South Africa's 4. And I mean, to be honest, I feel like that's something that we should have expected. Because I mean, Mexico. I mean, in aerial especially, we know they have the physicality.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's halftime. Halftime.
As we do get into halftime and our own water break. By the way, shout out Chris Talk Sports with a $1.99 super chat. Someone get Max and Rees more water.
Cheers to you, Chris.
Let's make it happen. The fans are asking for it. Can we get some more water, people?
You're only going with water.
Are we getting a picture taken?
I mean, I'll take.
I'll
take a water. Listen, my strategy on drinking more water. If you drink more water and you overhydrate, you can then drink more other things.
Oh,
just saying.
That's fair.
That's just math. Let's go. Let's go. For those of you who are watching us just smiling, we were having a picture taken. Out of context, that might be like,
out of context,
what's
that's
going
probably
on?
creepy.
What's going on? Chris with the update. We finally do have a commercial on the other broadcast. Okay.
Halftime.
To be fair, it's halftime. You expect it.
Halftime. Yes.
I'm gonna look at the food menu. I cannot lie.
Pass that over.
Get it over here, Rees. Come on.
Rees, also, we need to do what the people say. Some more water. Some more water, please.
Now, Max, I was told that you were buying beers. That is what the people were saying. It's what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. I haven't been asked for it. I have not been asked.
I'll ask you, Max. Can you get me a beer, mate?
Yeah, I'll get you.
Hey. That's Max. What do we have here? What do we got going on
what are your halftime eats?
Everyone here is enjoying the watch along, I'm sure, as we just sit here and talk about what we'd eat.
What do you go? Do you go burger? Do you go chicken tenders?
Nah,
what do
I feel like
Max,
you're a salad guy.
Max, you're a grown man. You have a house. You are married. You cannot be ordering chicken tenders.
I didn't say I was.
No, I'm just letting you know.
I
am. That's another red card.
He deserves it, to be fair.
Michelob Ultra red card. Yes.
What are you thinking, Max?
Ooh, maybe some wings.
Wings?
I don't hate wings.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Good shout.
Chat, please drop in here. What do you got? What do you guys like? What should I be ordering? We got burgers. We got wings.
Cheesesteaks?
I mean, we got cheesesteak. Wow, is there a whole other
There's
back
a whole
menu?
other
Dear
side,
gosh.
Max Simpson.
Look at this. All different entrees. We got a pizza.
Oh, my God.
Got a meatball sub. All
Thank
kinds of
hot
things.
dogs for Rees.
Thank
Are
God
there
Max
hot
is
dogs?
paying, huh? Like I went silent.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I feel like do we get the pizza to provide some Italian representation at this World Cup they're once again not at?
Did you know Italy have not won a knockout game in the World
wings
Cup
are gonna be messy.
in my life
Oh, I know, yeah.
since I've been born?
No, it's
Max
correct,
Simpson.
Yeah, you've never seen them win. I remember watching them
In a World Cup
win
final.
a World. Yeah.
I mean, a place is known for their cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
I mean, that might just be.
But which one you got to go? I mean, there's a variety. There's looks to be, 9 options? The Italian Philly, Buffalo Chicken Philly.
This is tough.
Deluxe Philly.
This is great content, by the way.
Yeah,
it is.
I mean,
that's there's a game later as well. Should we have a little
Yeah,
chat
the
about that
food's
at some
more
point?
important
well,
right now.
to be fair, the food is part of the World Cup. Like, this is part of the atmosphere, which
To
you're
be
going.
fair, we'll get a Rees food review going in the second half.
Yes, we will. And by the way, like the content across the socials of fans coming in from around the world and trying just the plethora of outrageous food that this country has to offer is just pure content. Wow. Look at the look at the limbs.
See, you know what I don't like about restaurants? When they have too many options, it's difficult for me.
That's okay. We'll find them.
I'll be here all day.
We'll find
them.
them.
Being
It's,
like,
it's a good problem to have.
Do I want a pizza? Do I want a burger? Do I want a cheesesteak?
What are you getting?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to get. I might just do something a bit more like, pick at it rather than a full meal.
I don't know, man. I think I have to go. I'm obligated. I got to go cheesesteak.
Yeah, I'm just struggling as for which one.
What are crab fries? Anyone know?
We're gonna find out.
I think I'm gonna. I mean, I just have to at this point.
You gotta go the crab fries. Oh, would you look at this? The water fairy dropped off some water.
I don't know which one's which, but hey.
There you go, Max Simpson.
Hey, thanks, man. There you go, sir.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Oh wait.
You
they're
can
all
pass
fresh.
it down to the Brit.
You can stop with that one.
Yeah.
Oh, we're only starting.
Apparently they are fries seasoned with spices.
Oh, that might
So
be too much
Chris
for
with a
me.
fair
Cheese
point.
sauce.
Yes, I am looking for if they do have any tacos or anything of the like.
Doesn't. Ooh,
I see some
sweet.
Ooh,
They
you know we
got
could.
They do
let's
have a
put some nachos.
quesadilla.
We do have a quesadilla.
There you go.
I have to
Nachos
sub it.
is
Yeah,
Oh, you know
but
what?
again, it's the same argument. Max is a grown man who's married.
There is
in a
nothing
house.
wrong with a quesadilla. What? No, stop it. Stop it.
Leah Merrill, game-changing text message, by the way.
Wow. Liam
Yeah.
Merrill, shout out.
Oh, there we go.
Shout out the GOAT. Man, this is just so. See, thank you, Chris. This is part of the watch alongs. There's so many different choices. I actually was looking at quesadilla, but they didn't have the meat. I didn't actually now see the chicken or carne asada. I think that might be my move.
Wow.
What is it now?
I think I'm going quesadilla.
Wow.
Is it quesadilla?
We love a good
Grown
quesadilla.
adult.
Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm a grown adult and I can make my grown adult.
You know what?
Reese,
Fair
what are
enough,
you
fair
getting? What are you getting?
I was going to go one of the cheese sticks. I haven't decided which one. I'm between like 4. I've got to slowly but surely cut the list. But we got to go the crab fries. I mean,
You can go the crab fries if you want, mate. I'm not necessarily.
well, that's
Dibs-
what I'm
dibs-
saying.
dibs- dibs-
We, it's me, and you know, I.
Dibs on a crab fry. Or 2. Or 5.
You take more than 5,
I mean, that's fair.
we're gonna have to go outside.
All right,
and
Chad, I'm gonna
fist fight.
thank you, Chris. Quesadillas don't grow old. I'm gonna do the quesadilla. I'm open between the carne asada and the chicken. Chad, please help me decide. I could be torn with either one.
I'd go with the
Max,
chicken.
looks like a lot of water ended up on your shorts, and
Yeah, we don't have to.
maybe more that ended up there than
Well, it's
in
not
your
shorts.
mouth.
I'm wearing actually
He's gone.
full-on
He's
pants.
gone with the
That's
kind
my
of like
fault.
pale color as well.
I
that
think
just shows up
not
very-
ideal. Not ideal.
ideal.
Not ideal.
It's
Very
also
clearly.
All right, we're going to carne asada. This is carne asada quesadilla. Good content.
Oh.
Do you need the menu, Owain Evans?
I'm kind of looking at it online. I'm not
Oh.
gonna lie. Yeah.
Got everyone in the chat. We appreciate you. Let's hit that like button. So many of you guys watching. Appreciate you. Need those likes up. Need those likes up for what we're doing. Again, it is a live watch along and watch party for every single U.S. men's national team match and Mexico match, including knockout stages, as well as both semis and the final. Mark it down. Mark it down. Watch parties and watch alongs for every single one. Right, as we get into the nadir of the halftime
There we are.
break.
Made a decision, boys.
What's the decision?
I think I'm gonna go with just some mozzarella sticks right now.
That's
If you are
taking
complaining about me, then I mean
that.
that's
No.
I'm gonna
Max,
go with the-
Max, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you know,
that's fine.
your
Thank you.
quesadilla.
Thank
You know,
you.
I've come around.
We're gonna live. We're gonna live.
Mozzarella sticks.
I'm doing
as
it.
the one thing you order.
I'll do
you know,
it.
mozzarella sticks are good. You can't order only mozzarella sticks. You gotta get something else. That's horrible. That's awful, man.
What? Do you want to just spend the whole second half eating? Man? Come on.
I mean,
That's
it's not the worst.
You
We're in
just
the
need
United
something
States of
right now,
America.
that's the problem.
That's what we do here.
Unfortunately, we got
you know?
too many of these games coming up this month. That's
It's
the
true.
problem.
Well,
you know?
yeah.
Well, not unfortunate. It's a
balance it.
blessing. It's a blessing. As we get into,
I know.
as
we
we
got
get
to
in,
balance it. We'll
as-
pace ourselves.
as we get into
We'll
the
get there.
nadir of the second half, right? We know changes are going to have to be made. When you're looking at both sides, right, you
Yeah.
anticipate there's going to be something, whether that's bringing in different personnel on the pitch, whether that's a change in formation, whether it's both. Where do you see these two teams needing to make an adjustment? Because 1-0, there could be no more goals in this match. I
Right.
have a feeling there is something still in store. It's probably going to be on the Mexico side, but what do these two teams, what do they do from here?
South Africa just needs to figure out how to play with the ball again. You know, it's something very simple to say, but that was their biggest issue in that opening 45 minutes was they were struggling to string passes together. They were making far too many simple mistakes, playing it out the back, trying to go long, whatever it may be. There was a mistake in there every single time. We saw it on the goal. So they need to just realize they kind of got nothing to lose at this point.
Yep.
You know, they've got to get over the fear of playing in a World Cup match at the Azteca in front of a raucous crowd that is not for them.
No.
So if they can get over that, they can, you know, calm down, string some things together. That's just what they need to do. There's nothing else.
Tranquilo.
Oh, Max.
Thank you. So many beers. So many beers.
So many beers.
So many beers. We love it. All right. So, yes, I agree. South Africa need to be able to calm down. Do we see that? Is there more of a would you say that's a personnel change? Would you say that's more of a formation change? I feel we understand if this is 2-0, this game's by all accounts, it's over. So they can't concede another, but I feel they have to throw another. I wouldn't even say up top. I'd say just in midfield. They are getting outnumbered to every second ball, to every transition moment. I think you kind of abandon kind of your, hey, let's bring guys in the back. And
Max, we got a delivery.
Put someone else, thank you, and put someone else in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that would I'd be intrigued to see how they can do it. Obviously, they're playing very aggressive with their full and wing backs, whatever you prefer to call them. They've charged forward quite a bit. Mudau's done it. We've seen it. I think we've seen it more in the attacking third than the defensive third. So I think maybe you take off one of the two strikers, resort more to like a 5-4-1. Yes, you kind of leave Lau Foster on an island, but right now they need more solidity in the midfield.
How do you feel about Moffiking?
He's got to get on there. But, I mean, he needs to get on there from like a chance creation and goal scoring perspective. He won't be the guy to get on the pitch, win you duels, win you the second balls, win all those things for you. But he definitely would be a difference maker. I mean, he can't play on the wing, so that's big issue. But
yeah. Oh.
Do we anticipate anything different from Mexico? Because again, this is kind of where I'm torn. I can totally see them playing conservative, sitting on this one goal lead. But here's the thing: if it gets nervy, that's a very slippery slope, coupled with the home crowd wanting them to push for more and more.
Yeah.
So do we see any difference in either personnel bringing someone off the bench or change of formation?
I think what I would say on that one is if you're going to go for a second goal, you kind of have to do it now.
I would agree.
Get to that last 20 minutes, if you're 1-0 up, you're not then going, oh, we'll keep going, we'll keep pushing at that point. I think that's when you then just say, you know what it is, and you just want to sit back and... Again, if South Africa are producing what they have produced so far, frankly, you can sit back and have nothing to worry about. Because if your opponent can't string passes together, then it's not as though sitting back is going to make you feel nervy or under pressure at any point.
I think
it won't be enjoyable to watch, but, you know, it'll be effective.
They won't make one of the changes that I'm going to recommend just because of where they are at in the game, but I would like to see ALLCITY Vega get into the game. He would help with that, you know, chance creation and help them push for that second goal. And then in midfield, I'd like to see Alberto Mora get his World Cup debut. I mean, a 17-year-old full of potential. We can talk all day about that, but I think he would help them get over the line, you know, get through get through the tiring legs.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a kid who's going to go for a lot of money in a couple of years' time. I mean, just signed a new contract with Tijuana and Liga MX. It has a pretty hefty release clause. But once he turns 18 and can make that move,
he's going for big money.
He's going for big money.
He's going for big money. Oh. So it's 7 p.m., I believe, tonight, the other game?
I think it's 6.
6, maybe? Let's have a look.
Oh,
wait, local
right.
time?
No, I was right. 7 here, yeah. In Arizona, of course. And it is going to be Korea Republic against Czechia.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sonny boy.
Yeah, it's
Where's that being played?
It's in
Guadalajara.
I think so.
It's somewhere else in Mexico. I believe it's Guadalajara.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's going to be an interesting game because we've spoken a bit about how Czechia, you know, their quality lies in their defense. I mean, Vladimir Kufal, they've got Tomas Suchek in there as well.
They got some guys.
They've got some very good defenders. But South Korea, I really back them to win this group, to be honest with you, because I like the attacking quality that they bring to the table. Obviously, you know, Max's favorite player of all time, Heung-min Son, 33, I think he is now. But there's other players in there, Lee Kang-in, who's with PSG, and other attacking guys that will do a job. So, and Kim Min-jae at the back, so you don't have to worry too much about your defense and the way they set up. So, I mean, I think that one is the one where South Korea should win that and really set themselves up well to win the group.
But again, it's hard because that first group game is always kind of teams trying to get a feel for the stage.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, South Korea has been here, they've done that. You know, they had a great Qatar run. Yeah. They not getting out of the group stage. They were there in 2018 with a lot of pieces from the same core. So, I mean, it's not a foreign experience for them, which is huge, you know?
It is.
These teams that haven't been there in a while, like we're seeing today right now with South Africa, is the moment gets too big.
I know, and again, the thing, we've spoken about this with South Africa before, whereby it's a team that is quite heavily domestic-based.
Yeah.
There are some younger guys in and around the group, and it is a much bigger stage than they'll face at home. We need to be honest about that.
Yeah, it definitely is. But, I mean, to their credit, the South African League is one of the best in Africa.
It is.
Mamelodi Sundowns, Orlando Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs. Those are three of the best clubs
I
in that continent.
remember the old days of, and Rees, this will unfortunately age us because I'm talking about FIFA games that were released prior to
my birth.
Prior to Rees's birth.
My gosh.
You'd go down the other teams list and you'd just see like Kaizer Chiefs there.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they were still there up until a handful of years ago. Like, you didn't need to age yourself. But
that's fair.
Speaking of aging
maybe
yourself,
I need to go win the South African Premiership now on FM.
That sounds
That's
electric.
the challenge.
Second half about to kick off. Anything notable?
Anything notable about what?
Any changes just off the top?
I haven't noticed any.
And also,
we'll
as we
find out shortly.
Certainly at least not personnel, nothing off the top. We'll see in terms of approach, tactics, or shape.
Ooh, already playing it back to the keeper 10 seconds in. I feel like I'm watching England under Southgate. Jordan Pickford.
You're looking right now. Mexico is not allowing them to play out to the outsides. And I will say that has been the one thing where even South Africa had
oh my God.
Immediately we got it given away again.
Raul Jimenez.
No, he's just utterly messed that one up.
That's so bad from South Africa.
Although Mexico still with the ball, and it's just ripped.
All right, I know this sounds ridiculous, that Brexit ball joke, but just hoof the ball, for crying out loud. This is not the first time we've seen South Africa try and play this tippy-tappy nonsense. Get the ball up the pitch,
tippy-tappy nonsense. We know how Rees feels right here.
You very much saw in that opening sequence that Mexico is daring South Africa to say, come through the middle of the pitch. We are not going to let you play on the outside.
I mean, that was just disappointing from Alvaro Fidalgo there. You win the ball, and you've got to do better with it.
Yeah.
You've got to actually get a real shot off from that.
Oh, my God. The touch is so heavy, dude.
It is.
I feel like I'm watching Rising in a way.
That is, wow.
And it comes full circle here on the PHNX Rising World Cup Watchalong.
Hey, we had to watch this team play last night, and
it was brutal.
It was brutal.
It was not a fun game. If I was a South African fan, I would be looking for new sports, new hobbies.
Man, that's tough.
Yeah. One question that FIFA appears to be asking, by the way, on their setup here is, could Oswin Apolis be the answer for South Africa now in the second half? He's on the bench. He's got 9 goals in the South African Premiership last season. He can play out wide.
I mean,
they got to just think about how you get people who can actually possess the ball more than anything.
Yeah.
But yes, anyone who'll actually threaten in the
top to bottom, they don't look great.
Right? No, they don't.
They can't play the ball at the back. They don't win anything in midfield. Their attack has created absolutely nothing.
This is the weird part for them. It's not like there isn't an answer somewhere. There is, but there's just been not enough composure.
No.
Or I would say the conviction to be able to play through those openings, because Mexico is not a fortress. there are openings in the middle of the pitch, and if they're able to play a better first-time ball down those channels. But South Africa, they just are not showing the technical quality to get it done.
No.
Oh, man.
Oh,
This could get ugly.
It's just
This could get ugly.
Poor on the ball.
I think
You
South
can't give this away
Africa
in this
right
many
now,
plays.
they should be thanking FIFA and being like, thank you for not giving us a tougher draw. Because, you know, no offense to Mexico, Czechia, and South Korea, as good of nations they are, they're not going to pummel teams.
Imagine if they've been drawn into some of these groups. So
You get
got
that
like,
group, the Japan, Netherlands, Sweden group.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Don't even come on the
Ooh,
plane.
two in the middle of the pitch.
All right, now, there we go. Ball, and they
No, it's okay. That's all
advantage
right. Get out
played.
to-
looks forward.
I can cope with
That's
that.
fine.
Because
It
if
was
you don't do
progressive,
that,
it's
yeah.
an attempt, right?
If you don't do that, you're just going to give it to that wing back who's going to try and plan across and claim a handball again.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't mind them giving the ball away when it's like looking to poke
Yeah.
it behind the back line, right? You've got to take those risks.
Exactly.
You've got to take those opportunities. It's when they give them away just doing silly little 1-2s in the middle of the park.
Oh,
That's
this
that,
second,
and
second
they're
goal.
through. They're
Second.
through.
No.
Oh, that's a foul and outside
What?
the area, so it should be a red card. Should be a red card to come.
There
And
it
there
is.
it is.
Wow. Wow. Max Simpson, you are not the first red card. South Africa gets it instead.
Now the question, this will obviously be watched.
Oh my God!
Because, again,
It was Sitole.
it was Sitole. I
It was
told you,
Sitole.
he was having a woeful
Our favorite
game.
player.
Sitole.
Man,
Our favorite
you
The
player.
know,
fellow Sitole who gave away the first goal.
Oh my
Complete
God, he's
back to
having a
everything.
that is a
Woeful
horrendous.
fist.
You know
that is
what?
a
It will be watched by
horrendous match.
VAR, to be clear. It will be
Yeah,
watched by
had to-
VAR. If it's inside the penalty area, a penalty will be
Nope.
awarded.
That's
it's
out.
not inside. It's definitely
It's out.
outside.
It's out.
If it was inside, a penalty would be awarded, and a yellow card would be the outcome likely here.
Yeah.
But from the position that it is, no, that's,
You know,
it's outside. It's a free kick. It's a red card.
Well, and here's
We get
the,
our first denial of an obvious goal
And
scoring
here's the tough
opportunity
part:
of
is
the
you
tournament.
look at it in isolation.
Awful
the
from the
touch
defender there.
is. It is, I'm not going to say minimal, but there are more egregious challenges. However, with the ruling on the pitch that as a red card, to me, there's not enough to dispute that.
No.
There's
Well,
not.
It's by the
just
level
he is
on it,
through on
too.
goal,
Yes.
right? You look
and
at
he
the
impedes progress. He does. He
well,
impedes-
it's even more than that. It's just you look at the important things here. Direction, he's going towards the goal. Defenders, there's nobody between him and the goalkeeper. The control of the ball, he's got it.
Now I have a question. What does this final score end up being?
I mean,
Now this is
let's
where
see.
Mexico now, as much as we said earlier about 1-0, there'd be fans who wouldn't like it, but you'd still take it
Yeah.
and it would be enough.
Now you need more.
Now you need more,
See,
right? You're
and this
playing
is-
against a weak South African team who have looked awful on the ball so far this game. They are now down to 10 men, so they're going to be outmatched in every possible way.
Yeah. I also think you
They're not going to score for this. I would be shocked.
I don't
if
know,
they
man.
score. Raul Jimenez standing over it.
give it to me. That'd be
He's
absolutely
right on
Give
the
me-
edge
give me-
of
give
the
me-
penalty
give me-
area.
give me
I
top
struggle
ins,
to see him
top
getting the
ins.
right dip on this.
something crazy. Something crazy.
No, it's
Ooh,
right at the
terrible.
wall. It's awful.
Oh my
That is
God.
just terrible.
That was
Could've scored that.
from bad
Me.
to worse. No, you
Me.
cannot, Max Simpson. You would have.
I'm a Golden
had-
Boot winner. For those of you tuning in who do not know, I am a Golden Boot
Yeah, yeah.
Was that
winner.
Jesus Gallardo with the
Me.
last shot that just
Me.
was. I think that was Jesus Gallardo with the last shot,
Oh.
was it?
Yeah.
It was just awful. Nowhere
You know,
near.
See, as much as we talked about how this is
Ooh,
going to cost South Africa,
unfortunately,
it's
that-
bad.
real quick.
Yeah,
Score bug.
it's
We like
bad.
the score bug. That is,
That's
I
bad.
do not like
But
that.
it's the Euros did it last time
That-
out. It's
but like
stupid
the
now.
font and the
No, the
almost
font's
cartoon and
awful.
like
The
the
thing I'll say- the thing
cartoonish red card, I
Yeah.
don't like that
The
at
thing
all.
I'll say though, these often, for those of you I don't know if you know, the main bulk of the graphic is
Yeah.
a FIFA graphic.
Oh.
It's
The
off
rest
the
is-
world
Ooh.
feed.
Yeah, because it's different on Telemundo. I saw that.
And the but you get the little additions. Often it's like the
Canelo's
bar
there.
above, and sometimes some of those little things at the bottom are
Look,
added
it's
by
the
the
meme.
individual
Drinking
graphic.
Michelob Ultras. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Canelo, bless him. See, this is
Oh,
where I
dear.
want to see Mexico make those changes. Bring on some more quality in the final third. Get your goals, because I mean, with how tight this group, I predict this group being, it might very well could come down to
I was
goal
gonna say
difference.
goal
And
difference,
if
yeah.
you do get screwed in a way and end up in third place, You're going to need the goal difference there without a doubt.
You are.
I mean, this is pretty much a worst-case scenario for South Africa. Your only any sort of hope is it is 1-0. My gosh, man. I mean, I don't want to say rip up the game plan, but like you now.
You rip up the game plan.
You rip up the game plan. Yeah, you rip up the game plan. I mean, you need to.
Do you just accept the 1-0 at this point?
You accept the 1-0.
That's
to a point.
They're not on the same page.
No. I mean, it genuinely looks like they found 11 people from South Africa and chucked them on the pitch today.
And Lyle Foster.
To be fair,
and
no,
they've
they're all
never had a training session.
And Lyle Foster.
They've never had a scrimmage. They've never
well, what I'd say, and I'd say this now to be clear, and I think this is what you mean, it's 11 random footballers.
Yeah.
Right.
No cohesion.
Not just like 11 random guys off the street.
Yeah,
they're not quite that bad.
But with some of the
11
first
random
touches
footballers
I've seen,
who have no idea what they're doing together.
Yeah.
Can't really read the game together. Like, what have they been doing on the training ground?
I have no idea.
What have they been doing?
See, I mean,
none of them can read each other's runs. None of them can actually play a ball to it. It is woeful.
I feel very disappointed because this was a team I had as almost a dark horse to get out of this group, not do anything else. You know, maybe get that third or second place, immediately get knocked out in the knockouts. But the way this is looking.
Well, before this game, Rees, you and I were chatting about whether this would be a boring game or not, and you said that South Africa are too interesting a team for it to be boring. The thing is that they've just looked so frenetic, so
frenetic.
Yeah.
What is that word, man?
Get a dictionary, mate.
Well, tell me.
Well, you can look it up yourself, mate.
No, see, you're using big words. You don't know what they mean. You don't know what they mean.
It's just kind of chaotic.
Never heard it before.
I mean, it's this out. I didn't even know if it was possible.
I
did not know it was even possible now that they have less players. But the South African team looks even more stretched. There is. I mean, just look at how Mexico's set up.
Yeah.
There's 7, 8 guys in the midfield. There's nowhere to play through.
There's nowhere to play through. That no one's moving.
No,
you know?
it's so stationary.
They're just walking around.
It's very lethargic.
On a stroll in the park.
What are we doing here?
Oh, what a go.
Oh, I mean, the keeper couldn't hold it. So maybe you just got to take more of those. If the keeper's not going to hold it.
I genuinely think
there's a little bit of dib on this ball, by the way.
I like this ball.
I like the ball.
I like the way it looks, moves. Need to see more of how it moves, but what's your pick your top 3 favorite World Cup balls, or at least 2, like whatever amount.
I mean, the Jabulani is just like that. That is the top for me, just for the chaos. The dip and the swerve on that was insane.
Because my favorite's the Brazuca from 2014.
I like that one.
Because it's just beautiful.
I also liked the 2018.
Yeah, that
one from Rush because
yeah.
that produced a lot of just top bins and just through the laces goals. Lyle
Foster's coming off.
Okay, I mean this is the point of concession.
Yeah,
you take off your best attacker,
and they bring on a midfielder in Mbatha.
I mean, the crazy thing. I mean, I disagree with this in terms of taking off Lyle Foster of all people. He's not a world beater, but he is your best option.
Yeah.
That being said,
however,
I don't hate putting in another body in the midfield because going up top has not been working.
Can I give you a very weird thing here?
Yes.
His first name means talent in one of the 12 languages
this guy coming
of South
on?
Africa. Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
Talented.
Can't say that about Owen.
Thanks, Rees.
Ouch.
That's mean.
Well, I was trying to see if I should go Owen or Max, and I was like, I picked on Max a lot recently.
You
Let's
have.
Go,
good on you.
You got to rotate. You can't pick on the same guy. Then
it's
that's
Max's turn next time, isn't it?
Oh my!
That's a foul. Yeah, that should be a free kick.
That's
for
and a
Mexico,
yellow, I reckon.
That's the game, folks.
Leer it down again.
It is kind of interesting. I mean, if you're Mexico and this stays 1-0, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, you're fine with it, but it's just not. It's not what you want.
No, I mean they haven't produced outside of that first minute of this second half.
Other teams are going to make you pay.
Yeah. I mean, even then, that could be said when they were with 11 men too.
That's
they
true.
didn't really make.
I mean, Mexico has had the luxury of facing a team that has had nothing going for them in an attacking threat, not even a transition, nothing through the midfield. I mean, Mexico. I don't think they've produced a ton crazy, but this could be a 3-4-0 match. They've been wasteful.
Do we have things coming?
I think we do.
I think we got food coming, boys.
I reckon. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ooh. Yeah.
We're not creating.
Hoof. Hoof.
Yes, thank you. Oh, fellas. This does not look like the cheesesteak at Phoenix Rising Games.
Thank
That
you
is
very
complimentary for
Appreciate
those.
You got it, Max.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
All right. You need to get rid of the laptop, or are you okay, Max?
Oh, no, we're
He's going to
okay.
make it work. He's going to make it work. He's got this.
We're in.
We are in.
Wow.
Unlike South Africa.
Yeah. Yeah, zero chemistry, as the chat says.
Wow.
You know, it makes me actually think, and maybe this is just like a recency bias.
Yeah.
When was the last, like, really good opening match? Was it the 2010 version?
I was 3 years old.
Oh, God.
I was watching it, like, during lunch in school. So I'm not sure I can give you much more insight on that. You know, it was one of those ones where you don't watch the whole game.
Oh. It looked good for a second.
It did.
Yeah. This is the... I mean, for Mexico, you know, obviously see this game out, don't do anything crazy and all that stuff. But now you're almost going into this thought of, again, we go back to, it's not the worry of getting out of the group. It's, I mean, I'm not saying you're using these games that are competitive and that actually matter as tune-up matches, but like if this is what they're going to put on display, if and when they get into the knockout rounds, like this isn't good. This is not good enough.
No. I think though,
and it's not trying to be overly harsh or critical of Mexico. It's the facts.
It's got to be better.
You have been controlling the entire slate of this match. You've been playing with it, and you're attacking third for almost the entire time with zero genuine threat against you. And you've had one off the post. You force a couple decent saves. So there's a bit of, it's wasteful, but also there haven't been enough moments where it's like, wow, it's a lot of sustained pressure. It's like, no, like South Africa gives the ball away, and then it just kind of peters out to nothing for Mexico.
Here's what I think, though. I think, like, obviously, this is a competitive match. It does matter. But, you know, I think a lot of teams in this World Cup are going to use some of these smaller games, these lesser games, as a friendly, in a way, because getting through to the knockout stage is so easy to do.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, this win, in a way, almost clinches Mexico's spot in the knockouts as long as they don't totally mess things up in their next two games.
Yeah.
South Africa bringing on a 36-year-old now in the midfield. Forward more. But Rees, I worry that your dreams of seeing Mofokeng may not come true today.
No. For a team that's down to 10 men, to use two separate windows to make two changes is absurd.
How are the crab fries?
They're really good.
There we go. We good? You like them?
Yes.
Good to know.
It's good commentary. A little ASMR action for you. No, the chat is asking. We do have napkins. There are napkins, yes.
Where?
Well, I have.
Max had them all.
There's like.
And took them.
Yeah, there's
That's a very Max Simpson thing to do, isn't it?
It
Kind
is.
messy guy.
of.
Not talking about
Let's
Lionel.
have a look at this.
Hey,
Miami FC, Lionel Messi.
yo, that's a deep cut.
Oh, that's not going to be as bad as it may
That's a
look,
goal
I
scorer.
reckon. But once again,
Oh.
he doesn't really make much contact there, does he?
If any.
Maybe a little kind of tiny little nick. Not great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I totally buy that it could come down to goal difference. In South Africa, you don't want to lose big. Totally get that. But I guess just even when you have the ball, there's no urgency even to push it forward or do any, like, there's just
Nothing.
It's not great.
I like that hesitation, though, when he was lining up the ball.
I mean, hey, we've seen
You
weirder
paused
things.
for a second.
We've seen weirder things. Is that Becky G?
I have no idea. That's Tyler.
I think it might be Becky G. I know
No,
ball.
on the left, Tyler.
I know ball. What's that now?
Tyler? Water?
Look at
Look it up.
Owen's just like, huh?
If you don't know it, you don't know ball.
I mean, I know a thing or two about a thing or two.
Good.
Again, we're out here. Phillies on Warner. Lovely little lunch. I mean, it's pretty cool. Not a bad gig. Not a bad job.
No.
Oh, hey, no big deal. We're just gonna roll up, middle of the day, sing a couple burrs, eat some food.
Hey, if
watch
there's one thing
watch
we
some
know,
footy.
is if there's one thing we know, it's that World Cup is the official month of day drinking.
It is. People say it's March Madness. It's not.
No, it's the World Cup.
Way too early in the year. It's summertime. Is when it is. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
It threw off my circadian rhythm the last World Cup, so I'm much happier that we're back in summer. Petition for the World Cup to always be in summer, as it should. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. All right, motion passed. FIFA, your turn.
Don't worry, Saudi 2034 is going to be a.
Is that that's not confirmed, is it?
They're pretty much the only people bidding. I think it may be.
And what,
confirmed.
2030 is the Morocco, Spain, Portugal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that'll actually be fun.
Yeah, but don't
Wait,
forget,
and Uruguay in there.
FIFA did
Oh,
it so that they
gosh.
got all the South American countries in as well, so by their rules, only Asia and Oceania can bid, and I don't think anyone else from Asia is bidding, so. On that note, we're going to Saudi Arabia, apparently, in 8 years' time. Could that be a wincing one? I think it might be a wincing one.
I mean, based
They
on
did it for
Qatar,
Qatar.
probably.
Yeah.
Depends how much
I
money
bet the moron.
Saudi wants to spend on.
Yeah. How are the cheese sticks, Owen?
Does the job.
I don't know if it does, but I won't speak for you. I will judge from a distance. Not even a distance.
What are we doing here? That's a whole lot. See,
Nothing.
that's just. It's
They don't have anything.
They don't read each other well. They don't know where to put the ball, ever.
Double change for Mexico.
Go ahead.
Brian Gutierrez off, replaced by Luis Chavez, and Alvaro Fidalgo off, replaced by Gilberto Mora.
Here we go.
Right.
Here we go. Looking out wide. Okay.
A little bit more midfield.
Area.
The ball
Oh,
back
that's
post.
the one.
Jimenez.
Oh, Jimenez.
Yeah, simple.
That's got to feel good for Al Jimenez. I mean,
First World
the,
Cup start.
the poster child for this
Really?
Mexico.
Yeah,
I mean, it
I
makes
was
sense
stunned by
because of
that, to be honest.
because of
Yeah, but you can't find one game in there. Like,
Wow.
how many
No, I
times?
get you.
He's been called up to what, the last 3 before this?
Beautiful timing. They were due.
They were.
They were. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they haven't created a whole lot. Now it's raining.
There it is, and here it
And
comes.
here they come back.
Let's go,
There's
boys.
Canelo on the TV.
We love it.
Yeah,
we
it
love it.
seems-
We love it. I mean, beautiful ball played out. Just a numbers game. It's just Raul Jimenez completely
Cannot
unmarked.
leave him
Completely
unmarked.
on the far
unmarked.
post.
Number 20, what forgot his last name. He is having an absolute stinker. I cannot stand to watch another second of it.
I mean, listen, this goalkeeper for South Africa, he's done all he could.
Move
You're
down,
not.
that's it.
No one's
Felisa
stopping
Mudau.
that.
Yeah, look
no
at him.
one's stopping that.
He is not happy with himself.
It's on the defense entirely.
It is. And they just don't have enough to win this game or the group or anything, I'm afraid. Hope they enjoy their trip to Mexico City, Monterrey, and Guadalajara.
Boys, you know what time it is?
Hydration break. Let's watch some
You know what time it
commercials.
is.
Let's watch the U.S. win the World Cup final and that Fox commercial. That is the dumbest thing in the world. Here we go, fellas. Good for them. So South Korea tonight. Then what's tomorrow? U.S. Paraguay's at 6, but is there one before that?
Canada playing their opener tomorrow against
me.
Bosnia?
They are, yeah. At noon. Max is pulling some tricks, and I don't like what I'm watching.
He's trying to get out.
Well, he could have just said, "Excuse me." He could have just said,
I mean, that would be the polite way of doing it, wouldn't it?
"Yeah," or the normal way of doing it. I'd
It's
say.
Max David Simpson. What are we expecting? here?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Well, Reese, I mean, that's game, isn't it now? Completely.
Yeah, it's over. I mean, listen.
There was always a world in which South Africa could maybe fluke one goal, even down to 10 men, as a fluke. It can happen, but they're not getting two.
Yeah, I mean, if I was a betting man, I would have never bet on South Africa scoring a goal after watching the first 10 minutes of this game. Because I mean, they just didn't have anything going forward. There was no connection in their build-up play. They just every single thing that could have gone wrong for them in this game felt like it was going wrong. I mean, they were just doing things badly and poorly and things that at this level you're not only going to be punished for, but things that you shouldn't be doing. This is the World Cup. You cannot be playing bad balls out of the box. I mean, we saw it at the start of the second half. We've seen it the entire game.
Yeah.
Just
It's
been
just
a
sloppy.
bad showing. Yeah.
They don't look in this game whatsoever.
No.
Do they? And if that's how you play, you're never gonna get anywhere, are you?
No. And they'll be in for a very
Very
oh my God!
short-
Did you see that? The commercial break came back, and play was already in.
It's disgusting. This is. Somebody call the Court of Arbitration for Sport and tell them we're witnessing a crime.
I mean, I think we should
I think
call
we need to tell them we're witnessing. Where's
United
Max
Nations.
gone?
He went to the bathroom. The
of
United
course he did.
Nations.
Yeah.
We
Max
should call
Simpson
the
killed-
FBI, the CIA, whoever to get on this because this is horrible. We do not want
Utterly
to see
disgusting.
Timothée Chalamet,
Oh, look who's
Trinity
back.
Rodman, and Jude Bellingham play with Messi. None of us want to see that.
You missed that, Max.
You
We
did.
missed like a couple of seconds of the game
Oh yeah.
when they came back.
No, like not
That was
you.
the,
We
no,
all did.
We all did because they were on commercial. It's heinous. We can't do
Crime
this.
against humanity.
How was your trip to the bathroom, Max?
Uneventful.
Uneventful.
Saw your dad. Said hello.
Oh, there we go. Very friendly.
Nice guy.
Right.
Unlike Owen.
Don't know what happened to him. Yeah.
Oh dear, what's going on here? Right, Mexico looking for a third.
Jimenez.
We just need like a bicycle. What?
No, we got
Offside.
flag's got up for offside.
That was very weird.
Well, my understanding is that they are now effectively saying what used to be the delayed flag, they're going
Yeah.
to give them some degree of indication earlier based off of the some of the tech if it's a bit further away.
Yes.
So the assistant will be told to raise their flag. It'll still be delayed, but it won't go like play the whole thing out in the same way that they once did. I don't know. We'll see when we.
People already say in the chat I went on vacation. I go to the bathroom during a water break for like 2 minutes. That's
Max,
it.
Mexico.
you are-
Bravo. Oh! There's nothing in that, I don't think. I think that's
He
short
said
shoulder.
nothing here.
I just
want
want
the stoppage of play.
It
though,
was
because
shoulder to
he's
shoulder, but
down.
I'm curious if there's a little
Let's have a look,
nudge,
shall we?
little lunge. First touch.
No.
No.
Ooh.
The one and only thing I'll say here.
Did he extend
does
an
the
elbow?
flailing arm
Yes.
catch?
Did he extend an elbow?
'Cause if it does, and the answer is no.
I
no,
think
it
he,
really
yeah.
doesn't.
I think that's really
I think
good
that's
refereeing.
fine.
Yeah,
I think that's
I agree.
perfectly fine.
That's good refereeing.
It is. Good for this guy.
I think the referee overall has been pretty fair. Pretty down the
Yeah.
middle. There's nothing really that I've seen, hey, a little controversial, anything like that.
No Law 4 violations. That's the main thing.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
you're
FIFA's
big
not
on
letting
that.
them get away with that one.
Not on this
Geiger
gra-
might be letting it happen.
Not
in-
on-
No, I know.
Not on this grand
FIFA won't
stage.
even let
US.
them manufacture.
Ooh, my gosh.
Wow.
There comes the yellow.
Yay.
There comes the yellow.
Julian Quinones. Yeah. Max Simpson. This one's for you.
Hey. Ooh.
Sweaty. Not you. Sabisi. Right on the kneecap. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
It's not just that. Look at the arm making connection with the neck as well.
I wasn't looking that high. Because he grabbed his knee immediately. That's why I wanted to watch, see what happened there. South Africa, the bad boys Pistons of soccer now? No.
Yeah, the Bad Boys Pistons were good.
Yeah, the bad boys Pistons won quite a bit. I do not think the same for the South Africa team. I'm
They've
trying to
been
think.
genuinely poor.
Yeah, I mean, 15 minutes ago, it's just been absolutely brutal 75 minutes from South Africa's perspective.
I'm really trying to think, like, and again, there are, you think during most matches, there's a period of play where, like, hey, that was redeeming.
No.
What was it for this South African team so far? Because I can't think of one.
I mean,
It generally might be the Lyle Foster header that went
Yeah, it's
wayward.
a-
That might be the best passage of play the entire match.
there's only.
Nice.
Ooh, that's good.
Nothing there.
What?
Play out. But they're not away.
no.
They're not playing.
Oh,
That's a great
He's got the
challenge.
ball. It's a great challenge for you.
Get
That
him
is.
in.
You gotta play it.
Go
What are
on,
you
run.
Aye, aye,
This is
aye.
awful. They're just.
Sleepwalking.
That challenge, though, to be fair, we've got to be real. That challenge, sign him up. Give him a League One contract right now.
Absolutely.
Right now. That man is going to be a beast in Rochdale and wherever else he ends up playing over the course of a season, you know.
Mofokeng is not coming on. South
the
Africa
Virtue
have used
Trophy.
their 3 windows. Absolutely devastated.
Hey, there's always the concussion sub.
That is
You can dream, Reese. You can dream.
Why are you dreaming for that?
He wants to see Mofokeng play.
Yeah, but what? Man, this guy.
If Mofokeng gets 0 appearances this World Cup race, how are you going to feel?
You know,
That's gonna be now our new subplot.
I kind of have lost all interest in it. I can't lie. Because he's clearly. His teammates very clearly aren't good, right?
Correct.
And if he can't get minutes with teammates that aren't good, I have so much worries to see how he would actually play. I feel like I would be disappointed beyond anything comprehensible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never meet your heroes.
Yeah.
They will always let you down.
Never meet Max Simpson either. Not that he's ever going to be anyone's hero.
That's kind of what you were just implying.
To be fair, I said either.
He did. There's just nothing.
How's the
there.
mozzarella sticks, Owen?
Yeah, it's a job, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't look like you finished them, which is.
I'm taking my time. It's fine. I don't need to.
You take
I'm
your
not just
time
here
on
to like inhale, you know. Like,
8
I'm watching a
mozzarella
football game.
sticks in 25 minutes. I mean,
Your pace is even slower than South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Play
I'm
out.
fine with that.
Gonna start calling you Manuel Madrid.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
AJ Cochran.
Chat saying he's picking at the mozzarella sticks. Not a lot of food.
Yeah, he regrets his choice. He'll never ever admit it, but he's feeling a lot of regret. He saw my cheesesteak. He saw Max's quesadilla.
I mean, it's just the better choice.
It absolutely is the better choice.
going on here? Let's have a look.
This is a very different complexion from Czech's notes 16 years ago. Dear gosh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Wow. Can't believe you were 3.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Matthew.
Yeah, Max retweeted something today about how, he wanted to be involved with the 2026 World Cup from a tweet that he tweeted in 2018.
Yep.
And I didn't inform him that I was 11 then. Alexi Vega coming on. There we go.
Oh, wow. I mean,
Take off Quinones.
I mean, you're now just trying to run up the darn score.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Yeah, because it's interesting. We talk about the goal difference from the South African side, which is very real. I mean, it could come down to goal difference for Mexico of who ends up leading the group.
Yeah.
Especially if, assumingly, right, the Korea Republic are going to try to just kind of beat up and kind of trying to run up the score as well. They have plenty of attacking talent in their own right. It'll be interesting. Yeah.
I'd say they have the most attacking talent out of anyone in this group.
Oh, my. Oh,
I mean,
what is that call?
The thing is, though, there is a benefit to playing the weaker team later in.
Yeah. You know what you have to do.
Mexico go into this knowing, well, we just want to win, right? Well, maybe get a couple of goals, but we want to win.
Yeah.
If Korea Republic go into their game and go, well, we want to win by 3, that's an advantage, right? They know to keep really, really pushing for it.
Oh, it's time to be real.
Oh?
Nope. Come on. Hurry up and loud. There we go.
You like that? There you go.
Thank you, Max.
Yeah, bro. That's right. As the broadcast reminds us, the U.S. men's national team takes on Paraguay. We will be out at Phillies, their Scottsdale location, 6 p.m. kickoff. Again, join us here online, but really where the party's at, it's in person. Another watch party, drink specials. Shout out friends, Buchanan's, Casamigos, Don Julio, and Michelob Ultra coming through, having a fun time.
Will you have a quesadilla tomorrow, Max, or what are we thinking?
No, I'm going to switch it up.
Max, the menu's big enough.
You
that
have
there's options.
you have to tune in, and or preferably come in person to see what the choice will be.
That's fair enough, Max Simpson. All right. Whoa, that was weird. Fop Mob showed me the USA, but with a Canadian flag. I kind of had a jump scare.
Whoa.
All right, Mexico. Oh, yeah, the South Korea plays South Africa to end the group. That will be Free Eats, Hyungmin-son hat trick.
Yeah.
Shoge-sung hat trick. Lee Kang-in hat trick. 9-0.
Mofa Keng 2 goals off the bench, and you go, why didn't they play this guy from the beginning?
Yeah.
As much as I understand your point there, Reese, never forget that sometimes coaches have an agenda against players.
That is true.
And I'm not saying that Hugo Bruce does, but
like Greg Berhalter. Poor old Greg. Bless him.
well,
He's
Craig
doing a
Bell-
he's doing a
constantly
podcast
putting
right now, too.
Josh Sheehan
Is he really?
I think
in
it's
colours.
here's think about this. It's him. I'm not even joking. I'm pretty sure it's him, Bob Bradley, and
God.
Bruce Arena doing
so
a podcast
funny.
together. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait.
Get
And
that ready. Get it.
We got a VAR review, knowing, of course, that there is a much more limited range of what can be reviewed. Is this for a potential red card somewhere?
Reese, get the card ready.
South Africa come back.
Let's have a look. Oh, no, it's not going to be a comeback. It's going to be another red card potentially. Does he just swipe
oh
the
my
head?
God.
He swipes
Dude.
the head. Now,
Yeah.
worth noting again, if the VAR sends the referee to the monitor, that means that the VAR
It's
believes...
the second action. It's the second action.
It
Who
is.
cares about this? Let's make that a concussion sub and get Mofo King on the pitch. Let's go! Come on!
I think based on
We're
what
gonna
you're
see
seeing,
South Africa down
it's
to
the
9
second
men
action
shortly,
when
I
he's
think.
already trying to move past him and
Yeah.
he swings.
Yeah.
That's pretty clear-cut red to me. It's violent conduct,
To
and
the
it's
head.
intentional.
To the head and neck
To
area.
the head. Head
Bearing
and
in
neck.
mind, when we talk about contact to the head and neck area, typically the bar for excessive
Get it
force
ready.
is much lower. Here we
Get
go.
it ready. Oh.
He's clearing people away. Why are they standing next to him trying to argue it?
Okay.
Any day now.
Okay. I'm trying to hear the broadcast over my. Yeah.
What a cinematic shot that is.
That's kind of crazy.
The card's coming out, which means there will be a card, but bearing in mind once he's gone to the monitor, it can be yellow or red.
I was going to say he's
I
reaching
didn't
for the
hear
front
what he
pocket.
said.
Front pocket. So you think front pocket usually yellow, but
I don't know.
no,
he's reaching down low.
Show him the card.
Where'd it go? There it is.
Show the card.
And with that,
Wow.
South Africa are down to 9 men.
Yeah,
Oh my!
This is the best edition ever
We're
because
keeping
now,
that. We're keeping that.
Max,
Wow. Well,
that goes in your wallet.
well, South Africa.
Yeah.
You know, you technically had a chance before. You have a chance now, but this is grim.
Very.
And yet, we're going to look at this
Zwana
match.
was a sub, by the way. He came on in the 61st
Oh, he
minute.
did, didn't he?
So he's got
impressive.
22 minutes of gameplay in there before getting sent off for a
Send him home.
stupid red card. I
I think I now hate the scorebook even more because instead of just 2
Yeah.
red cards, it just has a 2 on it.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's a shame because other than that, it's a good score bug.
Tough.
Who's excited for After Hours with James Corden?
not one of us is.
Yes,
not-
you are.
I would rather do many
This could
things
get
than watch that.
ugly.
The main thing here, though, as well to consider with these red cards is how it plays into future games, right? At this point, the game is done. We know
Yeah.
that. But the more players that you get into disciplinary trouble, they're not available for the next game. It's going to limit your options.
Is it, with that one, since it's violent conduct, would he get an extra game?
Unclear.
Okay. Fair enough. That does answer Devanall's chat.
That's fair enough. I do not know, unfortunately. FIFA will make things up as they go along.
Fair enough. I'm assuming because it's South Africa, not like France or Germany, he'll be missing the rest of the tournament.
Tough. Justice.
Does it impact South Africa's hopes now? See, this is what we got to talk about. That suspension, you know. Are they screwed?
I think they've gone from they're not getting through to they're really not getting through.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
They
pile on.
they're checking out of their hotel soon.
Well, you'd have thought so. They've got to get to Atlanta for the next game, Reese.
Well, yeah, but you have your training camp base. Come on, Owen.
That's true.
What do we think they're training? Where in the world?
Strikes me as maybe like El Paso.
No, surely not.
That'd be a bizarre place. But then again,
Pachuca.
okay. Turkey's in Mesa. So. Yes, please. Thank you.
All right, what have we got here now?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So we use manners and politeness here on the PHNX Rising World Cup Watchalong.
Unlike Owen.
Yeah. Thank you, quietly.
No, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
Oh my gosh.
You know, see,
That's
this
just
is
woeful.
Yeah, it is.
What?
What are we watching?
We're watching one of the worst football matches since last
Dear
night.
gosh, dear. Play him.
Come on.
Go on, lads.
There's
Oh
nothing
my
going on
God.
And
There we go.
Oh, God.
Go on, lads.
Yo, he
Go on.
thought.
You know what? You know what?
He
Man,
thought.
hey,
If we're going to
man,
go
hey,
out sad, let's go out with the fight, guys. Come on.
With a fight, you got idiocy. Is
I
what
don't
that would've
care.
been.
They're going. This is the last game they'll play in this tournament, right?
That looks even worse from the ref cam.
Yeah, it does. I don't know how he didn't go straight red then. Who cares about the VAR view? You just got to go back pocket.
What was the keeper doing out? That was weird.
Was.
Genuine, I was so ready then for Mbakazi to get himself sent off as well.
Wonder what the.
You know what? To be fair, we've got Landon Donovan on the comms,
Yeah.
This team almost looking like a Landon Donovan meltdown, like the
Tough.
Loyal had in that playoff game against
against
Roots.
Oakland. Yeah.
Yeah, when it was just like they had 3 red cards in that game, I believe.
Yeah, they did.
What is the
In a home playoff game, 3 red cards.
What is
Nuts.
the record for the what is the World Cup record for like the least number of players to finish the match on a pitch?
Probably that.
Well, the Battle of Nuremberg, as it's called, with 4 red cards shown. Portugal, Netherlands. Was the record for cards at a FIFA administered international tournament.
This guy's gonna go.
My gosh.
Yeah, that's a shame for South Africa. I hope they have a good time while they're here. Because they're not here for a long time.
Chad is asking, how does this match impact Wemby's legacy?
Well, Wemby's a choke artist. Can't really say South Africa's choking.
We are getting a Mexico in 4 from Brian. Sorry, Brian. Yes.
Do you know the U.S. is playing Paraguay tomorrow?
Hey, we're gonna be there. Well, not there, but we're gonna be.
Max, you're getting us out to L.A.?
That'd be kind of wild.
Max, I didn't know you made that
Max
much
is
money.
buying World Cup tickets.
Okay, whoa.
He's flying us as well. You know, he's got his
Private.
private jet. Yeah, you know.
We're staying at the Ritz-Carlton.
That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna get you that no.
I can tell Max is distracted. He didn't drop you no 3 ads then.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
I mean, we dropped about like 3.
Hey.
I know.
Hey. Come on now.
Oh, brilliant.
South Africa was just not even jumping. Oh my.
No.
Wait.
Hang on a minute. Can they finally put a pass together?
Oh, that was kind of
Play
nice.
the ball.
I mean, that was kind of
This
nice.
is brutal.
This is so bad. All of it. I don't even know what I'm watching at this point.
I don't know.
I'm watching Phoenix Rising versus Hartford Athletic
That's
in a rain-delayed game. Like, what is this?
In the Prince Tires USL Cup.
Yeah.
Just to make it worse somehow.
I'll give South Africa the gumption. They're dribbling through. They're trying to dribble through like 4 or 5 guys, and I've seen some step overs. I've seen some
Terrible.
I've seen some pirouettes, and just like, guys, come on. Just
You know,
pass
those
the
things
ball.
are great if they work, but when they don't work, then you look like
It
an
hasn't been
idiot.
working for 90+ minutes.
I know. Hey, maybe it'll work in the next one. 7 minutes
Maybe.
stoppage time.
7 minutes
7
to go.
minutes until they
Can
put
they
us.
rescue it? All of South Africa's depending on it.
Well, Reese, can I give you a little prediction here?
This game ends 2-0.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There might
Which
be a
I'll
third.
take, to be fair.
Might be a third in here.
I'll take the 2-0, to be fair. I'm pretty sure my prediction was 2-0.
If you're you know, Mexico or the Mexico fan base, and you're looking at this on the optics of it, of like, right, 2 second-half red cards, tons of shots, no real opposition against you, finishes 2-0. How do you feel about that?
I wouldn't feel good.
I wouldn't either.
I think, you know, a lot of them have way higher expectations for this team than they probably should. But they're watching this game where, yes, they've had the shots, but how many of them have actually had big
we
chances?
got South Africa on
Let's
the
have
break.
this comeback.
Come on,
lad.
going forward.
Go on!
Oh, that's a free kick, and it's got to be
it's got to be a yellow.
Gotta be yellow.
Minimum yellow. I don't.
It's
There's
not
no
red.
way that's a
There's nothing
red.
there.
There's no
It's
way that's
yellow.
a red.
It's pure yellow.
That was pretty good.
That was fun to watch. I didn't hate everything then.
If they were doing that through most of the game, maybe
Oh! Wow!
No. I think that's coming back. I think that's coming back.
Wow!
I don't know.
I
think
cannot
it's
believe
too
that
far
choice.
wide. I
Yes,
think that
I
there are
agree.
too many defenders involved in the play there.
I don't think there's too many defenders. They don't
no,
have
I
anybody
do think
tracking
they're
back.
back.
Crazy.
Let's have a look at this.
He's not the last.
No, there are, because you got to think about the 2 defenders coming in by there. I don't think that's
I
enough.
don't agree with that.
Now, my only question is, does it potentially stand because they say that it's unclear enough? Regardless,
That is
to
true.
lose Montez actually for the next game,
That's massive.
that's a
That's
bigger
huge.
one
That is-
for
that's massive.
Mexico in this one.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
that just dents their hopes. I mean, really, you know.
I saw him reaching for the.
back, and I was like, no way.
I mean,
My man's forgot where his card was.
you talked about how Mexico fans were probably not going to feel great about the
Now
2-0
you're
win.
not
Now
gonna
you're
feel
feeling
great.
awful.
Yeah,
you're feeling,
you don't wanna
you
lose
lose
to
your best
Montez.
center
This
back.
is cinema. Down to 10 players, down to
Wow.
9 players.
Yeah.
This is what you love to see. Oh, Slop ball.
Wow.
Just pure slop ball.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, I'm shocked.
I cannot believe
That's insane.
I'm still surprised he went red with that one, to be honest. I was
yes.
expecting a
I'm too.
yellow.
Yeah, I was expecting
and
a
it was
yellow.
a defensible yellow card.
Absolutely.
It's actually interesting. This is, it's not that interesting. No one's going to find this interesting. It's
No,
why,
but
why
not a
FIFA
soul.
don't burn
Only
some
you.
of the biggest names normally now on the opening games anymore, because they know they can be a bit chaotic. And I don't know what we see from Sampaio.
Did you find that interesting?
No.
Yeah,
me neither.
I knew you wouldn't.
Nobody. Did anyone listening find that interesting? Please let us know.
Wow.
All right, what happens now?
This free kick goes into row Z, and it ends 2-0.
It might.
Oh,
this.
How do you mess that up so badly?
I'm not gonna lie. None of us expected that.
That's terrible.
That was so impressive.
Impressively
That
bad.
was so impressive.
USL
Championship, we forgive you. We forgive you.
Oh no.
Oh, dear.
Woeful. Woeful. Oh.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, you
What are
have
they gonna
like
do?
no help.
Back heel it out of play? I mean,
You know what? If we were ever going to have a game where you had the old quirk of the set piece that goes in your own net,
it'd be this
and therefore
one, yeah.
it's not a goal, it's like a
Dude,
corner.
This
is the
this guy
game that would
stinks.
happen. They take
That
a free-
guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who is this one now?
I've said his name 3 times. I forgot his name 4 times.
What number?
20.
No, that was
Without,
option
yeah.
C.
Wow, Wales is down 1-0 to Lithuania in the World Cup of Darts.
Oh, there we go. He's getting the real stuff here.
That is poor. That is poor.
Didn't go in
Fun
prize pot?
He
FIFA
did, but
World
still.
Cup fact.
You have
First
Johnny
opening
Clayton.
match with 3 red cards.
There we go.
There might be another one in here. I wouldn't rule it
Oh,
out.
you're up 2-1 now.
We got 2 minutes. It's not-
Yeah.
I would not rule it out. This match.
No, this game. I mean, it's been chaos, but it's been such
It has
a
been
bad
a
game.
it's been a well-managed game from the refereeing standpoint.
Yeah.
All outside of that last one, I think we all agree that was a yellow. I don't see that as a red. Wasn't violent conduct. He wasn't the last defender, but oh well.
All right, let's see what you can do now. Good pass. He completed one. Cross in. Nobody's there. Who's stunned? Not me.
Oh.
A great touch, Alexi Vega. He looks pleased. Only thing you can be when that.
Wow, there's like no one on the pitch right now.
And somehow South Africa still can't find the space.
No, they.
Which is it? Well, to be fair, they can't find each other.
It's
let
kind
alone-
of it's
can't
kind of
find
funny when
anything.
you just look at
Like
that.
what? Oh, hello.
What?
No, there was someone in that direction.
When you looked at that last camera
Hard
frame,
play.
there was like legit two South African players in the entire frame.
Get a third.
Get a third. Why not?
Do anything.
Why not?
Ball? Nope.
No. Look how much space it
Counter attack.
is.
Come on, lads.
And
Save
they're
your
so
tournament.
slow to it. Look at that ball.
Yep,
with
dude,
it.
that's terrible. That's a red. No, it's not.
He's giving a free kick.
Come on.
He's playing advantage. So
No,
nah,
no,
now
no.
He's not, now he's not.
There was never an advantage. I thought he went straight to the whistle. There was never going to be an advantage. They were.
Ouchie.
Nah.
Dude, the top of the foot is
Yeah.
so painful at
No,
full
it is.
speed. Yeah, painful.
Oh, it's sunny again.
And especially the way they're making these boots just even lighter, less covering.
Yeah.
Oh.
Final whistle. There we go.
Well, there you have it, folks. It is final here. Mexico 2, South Africa 0. The match ends with 19 players on the pitch.
Yeah.
Boys, you know, there in some ways I think that went about how we expected. In other ways, kind of not, because it could have been a lot worse. If you were to tell me that Mexico was going to play 2-man up for a good chunk of the second half, that they were going to be the better team, that they're going to finish with 60% possession compared to 40, had 16 total shots compared to 3, and 20 touches in the opposition box compared to 2. I would have told you this is a 4-0, 5-0 affair, but instead, Mexico, they get the job done, but in a group that could come down to goal difference, I just don't think they did enough.
No.
You're a Mexico fan. I mean, minimum, I guess you're happy with the results, but you are going to come away thinking there should have been more here. There should have been a lot more here.
They have to feel.
Yeah.
They have to feel bad because not only did you only win this game 2-0, I mean, with all the stats that you mentioned, losing Cesar Montes in
For the
massive
Korea
plus
Republic
2.
game as
yeah,
well.
for that
Like,
game
that's-
against the best attack in this group.
That's the
Your
talking point
your
for me.
your chances of winning this group are pretty much all but gone. You know, I mean, obviously South Korea can have a stinker in that game, but I mean, on paper, you have to go into that Czechia game now with having to fight for either finishing second or third, and you'd feel much more comfortable in your second.
And you never know, right? Like the fact that you play that first match, build out the lead that you can. I push back a little bit in that I think you do have the advantage of at least, hey, you're getting the first match out of the way and you get that kind of lead built up. Do agree it makes it much harder, but the fact that you are going to be facing a very threatening Korea Republic team without one of your better defenders, it's not great.
No.
Not ideal.
No, not at all. Not at all. And it's, again, to me, that is the main talking point here.
Yeah.
Is not so much how this game went, right? You got the win, you scored a couple of goals, but it's how it's going to impact you down the line. Losing Cesar Montes is going to be huge. And I don't know if I'm quite as pessimistic still about their chances as you are, Reese, on that one, but...
Well, they didn't answer a single one of the questions that I had about this Mexico
they
team
didn't.
before. I mean, they attacked the 2 goals, yes, but they did not create as many chances. They weren't clinical when they had them. I still have questions about how these teams' wingers should look. There's just a lot that isn't good with this Mexico side, and with Cesar Montes out, we're probably only getting worse.
Yep.
Yeah, I tend to not disagree, right? Gents, anything else from this matchup that we witnessed here today? We know we got another World Cup match later tonight, and then others tomorrow. Before we get into that, anything else we want for takeaways on this one?
South Africa.
Bad.
Bafana more like bad.
Yeah. We turn the page to tomorrow again. USA takes on Paraguay in their opening matchup. Again, that is going to be 6 p.m. kickoff here locally. We're going to be having our tandem watch-along for those of you watching at home, as well as coming in person, Philly's Scottsdale location. It's a darn good time. Again, come on out, join us. Got some drink specials with our partners, courtesy of what they got going on. Again, if you listen, no one took me up on it. I bought one for Owen, but
Max is buying beers.
I'll buy a beer.
There we go.
I'll buy a beer.
What's
I
up,
don't know why Shane's shaking his head. What a curmudgeon.
The curmudgeon?
Bad guy. Yeah, so come on out. Join us for tomorrow. We got the festivities going on. I do want to shout out as well our partners. Thank you guys so much for helping to make this possible. Shout out our friends over at Casamigos, Buchanan's Whiskey, and Don Julio 1942. Whether you're supporting this World Cup, wherever you are, no matter where you're watching from, have an incredible drink to match. Shout out our friends over at Michelob Ultra, as well as Neutral as well. Michelob Ultra is the official beer sponsor of FIFA World Cup 2026, and tomorrow they also are the official sponsor of the U.S. men's national team. And as well, shout out our friends at Circle K for the watch-along endeavors. Guys, anything else for tomorrow? Big matchup. Reese, I know it's something that we'll be looking at with, one that the U.S. should win. I would not say comfortably. You never know, especially just how these types of matches go, but one that on paper should take care of business.
I agree. Paraguay, they're a good side, not a great side. If Julio Enciso is not fully fit, I definitely don't back their chances. Yeah. And U.S., I mean, there's obviously going to be a lot of pressure on the moment, but they should take care of business.
I think it's going to be one where, much like today we said with Mexico, getting the first goal is the critical one. The longer it takes you to get that first goal, lovely bit of Max Simpson there. The longer it takes to get the first goal, the more it may play on them a bit, and that's the worry.
Yeah.
Right? You want to get it out of the way. You want to get it out of the way early. As soon as they get that first goal, I think you feel relatively comfortable. But if it's something that takes you until 60, 70, 80 minutes to get there and you haven't scored at that point, I'm starting to worry a little bit at that point as to whether you do in the game or not, whether they've met the moments or not. That's the question.
Totally agree, especially in a stadium where the U.S. has not had historical luck, I guess depending on how you look at it, in their future fortunes.
How many times have they played there?
Yeah.
They lose to Panama there in the Nations League.
Yeah, plus as well, I mean, right, I feel it's a stadium in a city where opposing fans travel incredibly well, which we expect during most U.S. matches, but I think this one in particular. But it's going to be interesting. We'll see how they fare. We'll see how they show up. And it's something to look forward to tomorrow. Guys, anything else before we get out of here?
No.
Yeah,
we're just. I think actually no, Rees. I want to ask you one final question. Would it have gone differently if they'd played Mofokeng?
One man can't change the fortunes. That South Africa side was so bad today that as good as Mofokeng would have been, I would have thought that he would have needed to get a passport for another nation as soon as possible.
That's fair.
There we go.
Well, appreciate everyone joining us here on a special PHNX Rising Watch-Along Edition, World Cup 2026 style. Again, we'll be here tomorrow, Friday, 6 p.m. kickoff. Again, please join us at the Phillies Scottsdale location. Come hang out with us. I'll buy you a beer. I will literally buy you a beer. I'll do that.
Buying beers.
I'm buying beers. Hey, stop. I'll buy beers. Right. Join us at the Philly Scottsdale location. If you want more information, go to gophnx.com/events. Again, shout out our partners one more time. Casamigos, Buchanan's Whiskey, Don Julio 1942, and Michelob Ultra and Neutral 21 plus to enjoy responsibly. We'll see you guys tomorrow, whether online or in person, hopefully in person. Come through Phillies and Scottsdale. And until then, enjoy the World Cup. This is a beautiful time of not just the year, but every 4 years.
Of life.
Of life. Football is life. See you guys tomorrow.